from changing over. In the moonlight, I gotta kill this feeling sober. So I start to come alive. I don't know what starts to control me. I'll let it go, another soul is underneath. I don't really care about this all. It's the fall that kills me. With our back against the wall, just feed the beast and you'll see. Wait for me. I don't tie inside my reality. Wait for me.
It is good.
Yeah. And plus, I'll stream
I feel like that we're getting closer to a brand new night. The past is finally getting over. I really think it's time to say goodbye. I don't know what starts to control me. I'll let it go, another soul is underneath. I don't really care about this all. It's the fall that kills me. With our back against the wall, just feed the beast and you'll see. Wait for me. Die inside my reality. Wait
And welcome into the live stream, folks. So welcome to the live stream. Welcome into the live stream, folks. Welcome to the live commentary. Welcome to the live stream tonight. Call coming to Russell. The goalie scores! Frederick scores! Frederick from the circle. And the Bruins regain the lead. It's 3-2. Postrock. Krejci, Saka scores again! What a pass by the check line! Check! Mates! It's McAvoy. He shoots! He scores! To broadcast it for McAvoy. Shooting! Scores! So this is the third freaking time in the past 30 seconds we've seen this damn commercial of Dak Prescott laying on a damn mattress, bro. Get that off my TV screen. Hey folks, some of the language used in this stream may not be suitable for younger viewers. This stream is rated 13 plus. If you are under the age of 13, viewers' discretion is advised. Thank you for listening and enjoy the show. We are live YouTube interwebs. Grant and Zoe is with me. Bruins are in Minnesota to take on the Wild at the XL Energy Center, and we got a interesting one for you. Huh? Ah, crap, really? We got an interesting one for you. Bruins and Wild from Minnesota. What's up, Seagull, Exotic, Neon, Beaver, and everybody else following along? It is laggy. Yeah, I loved it. Lovely. Not on my end. Not on my end. I'm looking at it right now. It's not laggy at all.
Let's give this a look.
For me, let's get into your starting lineups. For the Bruins, you might not be able to see it too well, but I'll tell you, it's Bergeron, Marchand, DeBrusque, Krejci, Zacha, Pasternak, Coyle, Bertuzzi, and Frederick, Nosek, Lauko, and Hathaway, Grzelcyk and McAvoy, Lindholm and Carlo, Orlov and Clifton with Omark in net. For the Wild, it is Ryan Hartman, Matt Zuccarello, and Sammy Walker. Joel Eriksson-Ek, Marcus Johansson, Bruins legend, and Matt Boldy, Freddie Gaudreau, Sam Steele, and Oscar Sundqvist, Connor Dewar, Mason Shaw, and Ryan Reeves. John Klingberg and Jared Spurgeon, Alex Goligoski and Matt Dumba, John Merrill, and Kalen Addison with Philip Gustafson in net for Minnesota. Man. Hopefully the Wi-Fi is good today. It's not being good right now, apparently, but see how that goes, huh? Yeah, I'm wondering how it's gonna hold up. It looks really cold in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Like bitter cold. If looks are perceiving, it looks very cold there.
I mean, Minnesota is essentially like
It's almost
the central part of like Massachusetts in a way. They have the very similar weather as we do. At least it's getting semi-warmer here compared to over there, though.
Yeah, fair enough.
Damn.
Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta mute. Oops. I muted it. I unmuted it as they were going into commercial break. Yeah. Zoe is behind. She is like her head's off to the right, so she can't really. Yeah. So.
All Bruins come in off a 3-0 shutout win over the Jets. Jeremy Swayman, I thought, had his best game of the season on Thursday, and Bruins already won against the Wild back in the TD Garden in October. So.
And that game did go to overtime.
Yep.
We'll see if that holds up today. The Wild have a 14-game point streak going into this game, but the Wild injury bug is so bad that right now the Wild, I don't even think they really stand much of a chance. Take a look at their injuries. Kirill Kaprizov, Jonas Brodin, Gustav Nyquist, Brandon Duheim, Marcus Foligno, and Jake Middleton. Yikes. Kaprizov, that's their top guy. Brodin, one of their top defensemen.
Right.
Nyquist, the guy they acquired. He's been injured ever since he got there, so he was injured before he got there.
Yep.
Brandon Duheim, a nice bottom six forward for them. Marcus Foligno, who's their enforcer with Ryan Reeves. Both the Foligno brothers are hurt, Marcus and Nick, for their respective teams.
Stinks.
And-
Was the Foligny, one of them used to play the Bruins?
Well, we had Nick Foligno, and then Marcus Foligno's his brother. He plays for the Wild.
Huh.
Yeah. And they're both hurt. So.
So Nick is on the Bruins?
Yep.
Sucks that Nick Foligno's gonna miss the rest of the regular season, but it seems like whoever they put in the fourth line, it seems to be working. Lauko impressed me Thursday, so
Yeah. They have Lauko here as the fourth liner, but I thought AJ Greer started in warm-ups, so I'm wondering what that's going to look like for that. Bruins lines. Let's see what they got. They have Lauko here. They have Lauko there, but it says Greer in another tweet, so I'm confused. I don't know. I'm very confused. More people might come in. I don't know. Kyle said he might stop by later.
yeah, he's just trying to call me. I said we're live. What's up? If he needs me to get the door, I'll go down and get the door. I'll be back.
Kyle needs you to go get the door.
Yep.
Kyle is going to be here.
Probably. We'll probably get
stay-
Michael with them too.
Oh, God.
You want me to come?
What?
If Grant isn't back, you want me to come?
No, stay here. It's fine. I'm just he's coming back soon. They're just playing music when they're out looking at a drone shot of Minnesota. No one now. Oh, they're waiting for the anthem to be done. That's what they're doing.
Oh,
Oh, God, what? Oh, Kyle and Michael are going to probably be here.
yeah. You're not doing the,
They skipped the anthems.
Nah. Interesting. Yes!
What?
Red Sox and Bruins. Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah. It's Olmark's 200th game? All right. Well, he's starting today for the Bruins. He is in 40 starts in 41 games. He's 33-5-1 with a 1.97 goals against average. He is the best goaltender in the NHL right now, and he is in his 200th career start. For the Wild, it's Philip Gustafsson. In 29 starts, he's 17-8-5 this season. Also a pretty not too shabby record for him. 12 of 16 matinee games for the Bruins this season. They're going to have a few more. One tomorrow against Buffalo at the Key Banker Center in Buffalo, New York. That'll be tomorrow, a 1 o'clock start. Bruins on the road whites, shooting left to right, while they're in the home green, shooting right to left, and the Wild win the draw. We are underway from Minnesota. No Derek Forbort. He has gone back to Boston. He will be out the rest of the road trip due to a lower body injury. He could play Tuesday or Thursday. They're not rushing him back. Here is John Merrill. He'll move it ahead for Connor Dewar across the line. Plays it in the zone around the boards. Ryan Reeves moves it along. Ryan Reeves, the big enforcer of the Minnesota Wild. Lauko trying to move it ahead. Gets it to Pasternak. Up ahead, Dmitry Orlov. Onside, barely. No, it's offside.
Just me and Kyle.
So Michael's not coming along. Okay.
I guess not.
Michael just woke up.
At
Oh my
like
God.
1:30.
Oh, hello, she might get the Bruins sweatshirt on.
Oh,
There's Kyle. You expect Forward to be out a week or two? Yeah, probably. At least the rest of the road trip, at least. Here is David Krejci. Plays it over to Dmitry Orlov. Well, I'm wondering if the Bruins are going to re-sign this offseason. I would be shocked if they didn't.
They should.
They should.
That'd be stupid if they didn't, in my opinion. You just traded for the guy.
Yeah. Goligoski up ahead. Dumba deflects it up. Here is Johansson. Drops it for Eriksson Ek to the net. Eriksson Ek, big save. Olmark early on. And Zaka moves it in for Orlov. Zaka trying to move it ahead, and Boldy takes it away. Pasternak lifts Boldy's stick 1-on-4. Trying to fire one. Got blocked there by Alex Goligoski. Here is Eriksson Ek now. Let me know some predictions. Let me know what you think is going to happen in today's game between these two teams. As this puck will come all the way back down. This will be icing against the Wild. 3-1 Bruins, you said, Kyle? Grant, final score?
I'll go with 4-3 Bruins.
And Zoe, I'm going to guess you're going to say 5-0. No, what are you gonna say?
4-2.
4-2 Bruins. I'm gonna go 4-1 Bruins.
Tomorrow I'm going 10-5.
Dumbo turns it over to Frederick. Bertuzzi trying to throw it in front for Coyle. Couldn't play it. Puck bounced on McAvoy. He couldn't play the puck there. Zuccarello poke check by Frederick. For me. Do you not have Nesson? Spencer as Grizzly dumps it in. Goligoski tied up by Coyle. Bertuzzi trying to work it free. Bertuzzi still looking for that first goal. Here is Spurgeon for Sammy Walker. Playing it in deep. Coyle takes it away. Puck moved out. Frederick trying to move it in the zone. Puck is tied up at the blue line. Coyle works it back to Carlo. The Bruins will keep possession in their own zone. 2 minutes into this one. Carlo for Hampus Lindholm. He'll move it ahead and he'll dump it in cross corner. Here's Bergeron, got his stick lifted. Carlo's drive, it got blocked in traffic. DeBrusque gets the puck back in front for Bergeron. That shot missed the net that time. Lindholm in front. Spurgeon takes it away. DeBrusque is on his case. Lindholm tied up and taken down by Walker. Sammy Walker. As the dumps it in, the Wild will get a change. So will the Bruins. The hell is Nesson? The Bruins TV channel? I don't know. Puck is deflected. Off the ridge of the boards, puck comes out. Clifton for Orloff.
Discover Dean Day, but this is terrible. Still, I thought they updated the Wi-Fi last night.
Pay 30K for bad Wi-Fi. It's exciting.
Oh, I know. Yeah, but didn't they do their update last night? Or?
Yeah, they're supposed to. Guess
Well,
not.
they made things worse.
They made it worse. Shot went up and out of play. I don't know. Are we live again? Can you guys hear me? Probably not. No. The answer is probably no.
Live on. Oh no, it's freezing on mine.
You can hear me. Wait, I'm listening to myself on Kyle's, right?
I hear Grant.
Oh. Okay, I can't see chat right now because the Wi-Fi's still loading. Oh, there you go. Now it started to connect. Marchand shot saved there by Gustafson that time. Because chat wouldn't load for a minute or two. So if you guys send in a message, I didn't see it. That was bad. That was a bad one. Bergeron against Sam Steele. Puck is worked free by DeBrusque off the faceoff. Gaudreau moves it ahead. McAvoy beat by Sundqvist. Dumped in there by Sam Steele. Grizzlick tied up there by Oscar Sundqvist. Steele and Bergeron in there as well. Here is McAvoy. He'll move it ahead. Carries it to the red line. Dumps it in deep. Goligoski beat by Bergeron. Here's Dumba. He'll carry it out to center. In the neutral zone, it's got broken up by Marchand. Marchand gets around Dumba. It's 2-on-4, though. Puck played in deep. Here's Frederick around the goal. Frederick spins off of Gaudreau. Here's Coyle. Shot save in front by Gustafson. Coyle in for Frederick down low. Bertuzzi joins the play. Frederick getting pressured. Here's Bertuzzi. Trying to reverse it in deep. Here's Coyle. Looking. Doesn't really know what to do here. Going around Goligoski. Going to cut to the net. Coyle. Going to go around the goal again. Turn around in front. Deflection pass for Bertuzzi. And he couldn't get through. Orloff will try to keep it in. Puck will get forced out. Okay. Here's Orloff up ahead. For Coyle. Up for Bertuzzi. Slows down. Drops it. Clifton. Shot on goal. Deflected by Pasternak. Wide on the net. Boldy's poke check. Coyle for Pasternak. In front. Shot saved there by Gustafson again. And now here is Marcus Johansson. Coyle breaks it up. Trying to move it to Zacha. And Boldy takes it away. And he'll flip it high in the air. Olmark gloves it down. He'll play it over to Clifton. Up through Pasternak. There is John Klingberg. Newest addition from the Anaheim Ducks. That was their big deadline acquisition.
They also reacquired Johansson at the deadline, too.
Yep. Here's Zaka for Pasternak, up for Krejci. Across for Brandon Carlo across the line. Carlo plays it in deep. Pasternak trying to play it to Zaka, and Spurgeon breaks it up. Krejci keeps it alive. Pasternak trying to work through Spurgeon. He could not. Pasternak doesn't have his touch right now.
No, I've noticed he has struggled the past few games.
I'd say like past like 9 or 10 games,
Yeah,
he's really been struggling.
I think he's honestly been struggling ever since he got the extension, dare I say.
I know. He's been bad. I'll say it. He's been bad. I'll call it the way I see
Still has 90
it.
points on the year, though, so, I mean, how much can you really complain?
Right. As the Bruins ice the puck here.
No, I mentioned Charlie Coyle a little bit. Way back when, the Minnesota Wild.
Yeah, that's right. He did play for the Wild.
The Bruins acquired Coyle at the 2019 trade deadline.
Look at how well that's worked out, right?
Yeah, it's worked very well so far. You see him there getting a couple of nice shots on goal.
Do you think Olmark will rebound from the Blackhawks game? I say so.
Well,
I
right
think
now
so.
he already has. He's already made.
He only has one save.
He only has one save. That one save was pretty huge earlier
Yeah.
on in the period. So
Bruins win the draw. It was Nosek who won that draw. Lindholm is getting pressured there by Matt Zuccarello. He and Olmark are exchanging some pleasantries. Puck comes out. Merrill plays it up for Zuccarello. While they're on side, Zuccarello across the line trying to play it in deep. Ryan Hartman closed off by Lindholm. Sammy Walker tied up there by Tomas Nosek. A shot there by Zuccarello, saved by Olmark. Rebound, Lauko gets it away. He'll just flip it up and out. He needs to get that puck out of the zone there. Addison for Hartman. Can't play the puck at the blue line. He'll have to dump it in. Plays it wide of Olmark. McAvoy up ahead. Patrice Bergeron. Bergeron in front for Marchand. Couldn't find it. And Grzelcyk for McAvoy. Poke check. Bad pass by Grzelcyk. Here's Ryan Reeves into DeBrusk, pressuring him, closing off that chance. Grzelcyk on another brutal turnover. I don't know watch Zaboral play. Puck trickled wide of the net. Missed the net there. Here is Connor Dewar. Bergeron closing him off. Dewar trying to play it in deep. Puck comes to Mason Shaw, and the Bruins get it out. Who's in the room? It's Grant, myself, Kyle, and Zoe that are currently in the room. Cooper. Coyle up ahead. Has Bertuzzi to the right. Has Bertuzzi across the line. Bertuzzi drops it for Orlov. Orlov, a shot. Save. Rebound. Comes free. Bertuzzi has it. Shot. Saved there by Gustafsson. I'm really cheering for Bertuzzi to get one, man.
Oh, me too. It's been long enough.
Bertuzzi for Orlov at the line. Nice cut on Shaw. Orlov a backhand on the net. Blocked by Spurgeon. Here is Coyle for Orlov, who's down low. Trying to find Frederick. Could not. Clifton's shot went wide. Orlov gets the puck now on the right side boards. Reverses it in, but Spurgeon takes it away. He was trying to play it to Coyle with a nifty little pass. Didn't quite work out. Bertuzzi caving in. Shaw gets held up, and Spurgeon takes it away. He'll play it over to John Klingberg. Man, that's a huge addition for that team after leaving Dallas last offseason, going to Anaheim, and then getting traded in the middle of his 1 year of that contract. So the Wild will have to extend him. A shot there. Missed the net. Unless they did. I don't remember if they did.
I don't believe so.
I'm blanking out.
Not yet. They're probably going to wait till after the playoffs.
Yeah. A shot by Eriksson Ek is stopped. Here's Goligoski. He'll play it in deep. Clifton moves it along for Zaka. Works it across. Turnover by Zaka. Here's Boldy, a backhand. Olmark shuts the door that time. Orlov will flip it up and out.
Turnover's just been killing the Bruins for the last couple weeks here. It's
Yeah.
getting worse.
Pasternak
and
gets
worse.
tripped up there by a fallen Boldy, and there's no penalty on that play.
Penalty. Wow.
Pasternak a poke check, trying to move it ahead, gets closed off by Dumba. Is that not a penalty on Dumba?
No.
Pasternak back to Lindholm.
Wow.
Lindholm's shot saved there by Gustafsson. Pasternak works free from Goligoski. In front of that, trying to find Krejci. Picked in front. A big save, Gustafsson. That puck took a weird bounce and almost snuck in the back of the net.
Gustafsson's a really good goalie.
Here's Johansson. Boldy getting tied up with Carlo. Here's Eriksson Ek. Works through in front. Boldy for Johansson. They score. And it's a defensive breakdown in the offensive, in their own zone. Minnesota takes a 1-0 lead. There should have been 2 penalties called on Minnesota in that little 20-second stretch. And the Wild lead 1-0.
Had the fast break. Bruins.
Yeah, and Boldy yanked Carlo to the ground, and then Pasternak got interfered with by Dumba.
Bruins were just hoping for a whistle. Wow, come up the other way, and Lindholm and Carlo, the D-men back.
Well, it's because he got left high
Well,
and
he got left
dry.
high and dry. Carlo got smoked. Carlo got smoked off the wing. Lindholm was stuck by himself, and Johansson able to get that one past Allmark.
I think when
you can't blame Linus there, not at all.
No, that was Carlo.
That was a defensive breakdown. Bruins, I think, were just hoping for the whistle. They never got it.
Some moves ahead. Lauko takes away. Lauko's shot blocked in traffic. Yeah, that was that was a bad play. But Carlo definitely got interfered with for sure. So did Pasternak on the other end of the ice. And then Bertuzzi did as well. Here's Zuccarello. Knocked down by Lauko. Crowd is screaming for a calls. Trying to get some brutal calls out of the referees here. Here's Hartman in front for Zuccarello. Turns around, fires one, misses the net. And Hartman's getting set. He's sitting on his backside here. Grzelcyk and Nosek and McAvoy tied up with Walker and Hartman. Walker is tying up that puck nicely. Puck is moved back to the line. A shot by Dumba, knocked down. Hartman the backhand. Allmark a big save. And it was a Bruin defender that was getting hooked. And here's Lauko for Nosek up for Hathaway. Nosek gets it in, and Hathaway gets it in deep. Marchand on the forecheck. Addison moves it to Merrill. Marchand takes down Addison. Orloff works free from Sundqvist. Orloff in front, trying to work it to Marchand. Merrill cuts that off. While they're doing a lot of illegal stick fouls here, they're not calling. And they're going to call that? Out of all the calls you could have made, you call that one? Oh, I'm playing the wild goal horn by accident. Out of all of the calls you could have made, you call that one.
Oh, boy. Marchand's going to the box. I can already sense that the referees, I mean, they've been atrocious these first 11 minutes.
Typical Wild Bruins game. The referee's always kissing the Wild's ass. Remember the Wild Bruins game of the Garden last year? Oh, my God. Dude. Oh, yeah.
I'm not liking this already. And, yeah, the Bruins defense isn't playing good. In fact, Boston is out shooting Minnesota quite heavily at the moment. But right now it's the turnovers, it's the defensive breakdowns. And
it's the missed
of
calls.
course, now the referees, I mean, they're just calling whatever they want now. I felt that there was at least 2 or 3 penalties for both teams that
I counted
missed.
5 missed penalties in a span of 2 minutes, by the way.
It's
5.
Terrible. No, the referees are terrible right now, but obviously it's still early. You obviously can still come back from this, but
Yeah.
I
counted 5.
Just start with killing off the power play, going from there. That's all you can do.
I counted 5. 5 missed calls. I caught 3 interferences, a trip, and a hook. Just so you know. There could have been a cross-check called on the Bruins, but they didn't call that one either, so I guess we'll let that slide, but because they're letting everything slide. So, out of all the ones they could have made, they call a light trip. My God. Just calling it the way I see it, y'all. And there wasn't really any bias on that. They're not calling the right calls. That is what they call. He just bumped into Zuccarello. Zuccarello went to his knee, and they call that a trip. And yet, literally, Carlo got yanked to the ice, and they didn't call it. That's brutal. Oh my God.
It doesn't even matter. The Bruins are at home half the time, and the refs still don't give them any love. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. The Edmonton game, for example.
Exactly.
A couple weeks ago. Bruins get it out. Carlo forces it out to center. Yep, I've seen you before, Jan. Thank you. What's going on, Jan? I've seen you before. Here is Klingberg. Drops it for Zuccarello. The Wild do have a pretty good power play. Zuccarello gets it in deep, but Carlo's going to get to that puck first. He's going to spin off Zuccarello. Carlo trying to move it out. Eriksson Ek in there as well. Trying to move that puck free. Klingberg for Hartman, closed off by Lindholm. Lindholm is wrapping him up. Puck is moved along. Coyle's going to cut off Zuccarello, lift his stick. Coyle, a nice clear out to center. They can't get it all the way down. That's what their downfall is right now. Klingberg's going to walk right in. Here's Zuccarello. Drops it for Hartman. For Boldy, across to Bruska. Good deflection. Puck goes up and out of play. I agree with that. I think the referees should talk to the media. I agree with that.
I completely agree. Absolutely.
In all sports.
All sports.
I agree with that. If the referees made some questionable calls, they should be held accountable in the media. Get flamed. Like, for example, I know this doesn't really count since it's football. The NFC title game a few years ago, the non-pass interference call. I would have loved to hear what the referees would have thought about that.
Absolutely.
Spurgeon for Johansson. Johansson, right circle. Second unit's out there for the Wild. Drops it for Addison. For Zook, here is Spurgeon. Bergeron trying to close him off. He could not. Sundqvist moves along for Johansson. Here is Addison. Plays it over to Johansson. Spurgeon closing back door to Brusk the poke check. Addison shot blocked by DeBrusk. Gaudreau back to Addison. Spurgeon for Freddie Gaudreau. Orlov tied up there by Gaudreau. Puck moved along. Johansson's got it. 25 to go on the Wild power play. Addison through Johansson. Gaudreau's poke check by Orlov. Bergeron, the lift out, and that puck will come down. They needed that big clear by Bergeron there. Here is Marcus Johansson. 10 to go on this power play. Johansson for Dumba. Puck comes in front, and Clifton closes him off. 5, 4, 3, 2, down to 1. Dumba in front, and the Wild score right as the power play expires. 2-0 Minnesota. Olmark got to stop that. I can't blame anybody. Olmark's got to stop that one.
Nah, no one was covering Dumba out in front.
But you need to get your build up of your goalies sometimes.
Montgomery is calling someone over. I don't know if it's a player, whatever the case may be. This is awful.
Wait, are they saying the Wild were offside?
Wait, Wild offsides? Let's see.
Yes, by a lot. That game
This will not count. No, it should not count. Oh, good
The
Lord.
Bruins got to challenge this. This is going to be an offside.
Yeah,
They're going to challenge this.
He was calling over the official. I mean,
So the Bruins are going to take a look, and you know what? I'm so confident I'm taking the 2 away. That's not a goal.
No, it can't be.
That will not count.
Offsides.
They're going to call this offside. They're going to call it on Connor Dewar right here.
Omar's supposed to play better.
Yeah.
No, he does, but he's getting bailed out big time with a blatant offside, so...
This is an easy call. This should not take this long.
Coach is challenged by Montgomery.
This should not take this long at all. It's going to be if they call this a goal, I'm turning off the stream. I'm not kidding.
I know you're not kidding. No, I know you're
not kidding.
And I'm thinking, oh my God, if I was commentating this game, I would do the exact same thing. It's like, why am I going to watch my hockey team get jabbed for 2.5 straight hours? It ain't worth it. It's not worth the frustration, but there's no way they don't count this.
There's no way they count this.
No way.
No way. They're already taking the headsets off. Yeah, this is a clear no goal.
Take the faces of the attacking zone and
let's take a look.
Time back on the power play.
After reviewing the play, it was determined that it was offside. Therefore, the original call was made on the ice. Boo reality.
And they hear the boos from Minnesota as if they're blind. The ref, the play was totally offside. It wasn't offside. It's a goal, damn it. Yeah,
And
that wasn't even
sometimes
close.
we react with our heart instead of our head.
They want to get bailed out by the refs for the 4th time already today.
This is terrible.
Successful. Nope, they get another one. They get another challenge if it was successful. Power play still going on for 3 more seconds. Not putting it back on the screen. There you go. It's already off. Now the penalty is up back to 5-on-5. McAvoy tied up there by Sundqvist. Steal. Gaudreau. Shot. Blocked in front. Goligoski. There's already under 7 minutes to go in this first period. What's going on?
Oh no, we've only got 1 commercial break. This period is flying by.
Krejci through Pasternak trying to find Marchand, who's out of the box. Puck comes over to no man's land. Sundqvist sidesteps Grzelcyk. McAvoy for Krejci. Up ahead. Pasternak misread that. A shot. Olmark, a big save. He's down on his hands and knees. A big scramble. Olmark's down in the fetal position practically. The puck stays out. Dumba forced out by Zacha.
Defense clamping up, and Allmark a tremendous
Dumba.
save off a very awkward ricochet.
Yeah, I agree. Here's Goligoski for Dumba. Spins off of Zaka. That scared me a little bit. Dumba. Up ahead. This will be not icing. It was deflected. Never mind. Clifton turns it over to Reeves. Has Shaw in front trying to find an Orlov. Taking Reeves right off the puck. Trying to move it to Clifton. Puck moved out. Coyle. Across, Frederick pops it in the zone, but Spurgeon takes it away. Took a weird bounce. Comes in on Gustafson. The Bruins will get an offensive zone faceoff. Which fan base do you think is the most delusional? I'll answer this during the intermission, during the commercial break. Which fan base do I think is the most delusional?
Well, I know what he's gonna say.
The Toronto Maple Leafs. Simply because they actually believe their team can get out of the first round. Let me say this.
Maple Leafs, obviously, but
Canadian.
no disrespect to you, Kyle. Rangers, they're starting to get right up
True,
there.
I agree with that.
I'm sorry.
No, but the
They
Leafs
have
are
a
still.
great team up. The Leafs are still top of the pinnacle. Rangers, much better team on paper.
I
than they
hate
did a
to
couple years
I
ago,
hate
but,
to say this, and there are not a lot of Leafs fans that watch my videos anyway. If there are any, I want you to hear this from me. The Leafs are a regular season team.
The last time the Maple Leafs have advanced to the second round of the playoffs, I was 1 month old.
I wasn't born.
He wasn't born. I was 1 month old.
The Bruins, the Leafs are not a playoff team. They are a regular season team with a damn good regular season. It's like the Lightning from 2019 over and over and over again.
I agree.
That's why I think the Leafs are a regular season team. They are bound to lose every year in the postseason. And you know what? I'll make a bet right now. If the Leafs get out of the first round for the first time in almost 20 years this year, I will eat crow right here on stream.
What?
I will actually eat crow. That's how fucking confident I am in this team losing in the first round.
Oh no, I am too.
I will literally get crow from somewhere around here, and I'll eat crow live on stream. I don't care.
They don't win the Stanley Cup.
If they don't
make
get
it
out of the first round.
Oh.
They haven't gotten out of the first round since I was
I care
born.
about them. I thought you were talking about the Bruins.
No, you can't bet for that.
Oilers are delusional. Oilers are a little bit too.
Because they think McDavid's the entire
Oh
team.
no, they just think McDavid is like the next coming of McDavid or of
The next coming of Jesus
I'm like,
Christ himself.
stop. He's great, but no need to, you know.
Yeah, the Leafs have Ryan O'Reilly, yeah.
But who got injured after like 5 games, by the way.
I know. Bergeron will play it to DeBrus behind the net. The Bruins have the puck in the offensive zone. DeBrus now turns around, fires it, and it got blocked. And Klingberg takes it away. Puck is popped up in the air. Klingberg moves it out. Lindholm takes it away. Works it back to Carlo. Up ahead, puck goes off Bergeron. Klingberg will try to move it ahead. Lindholm takes it back, turns it right over to Eriksson Ek. He'll walk right in. Lindholm got caught in a phone booth across for Johansson and got broken up by Carlo. Boldy all the way back to Spurgeon. He failed on that pass. Bruins might have a chance at an odd man rush. DeBrusque will have Marchand to the left. 2-on-2. DeBrusque for Marchand. He missed the open side. Bergeron for Marchand works it and gives Spurgeon a bump. Johansson takes the puck, moves it to Klingberg. Nessen's not pay. No, well, if you get Nessen 360, yeah, it is, but I know. Well, no, not anymore. Boldy's shot's blocked by McAvoy and went up and out of play.
Rose, you get to register a quality shot on goal in
A few minutes.
about 3 or 4 minutes here. They had a chance at the 2-on-2. Marchand missed the net, and the Wild come up the other way. Nice pad saved by Allmark, but Johansson was right there for the rebound, and the Bruins got to be careful.
Available on mobile. Yes, it is. It's on. If you download the Nessen app, you'll be able to get it. Coyle will take the draw against Ryan Hartman. Da-na-na-na.
Oh, that song's so good.
Levels? Yeah, it is.
Oh, sometimes I wish we'd score a goal.
Hartman in front save. There's a chance for Walker. He missed the net. Yes, same. Sometimes I wish Bertuzzi would score a goal. I get a good feeling. Yeah. Here's Merrill who gets it in the zone. Olmark. Oh my God, get in your net. Jesus.
Allmark is giving me
Allmark
a
almost pulled
he,
a
he,
he almost pulled a Marc
I don't
Andre
know
Fleury.
why. I don't know why he's taking a backhand try there.
Grizzlick for McAvoy. Here's Bertuzzi at the center line. They're gonna one called it onside, one called it offside, and they stopped play.
That always scares me when goalies obviously get out of their net, but I mean the fact that he was just able to backhand it around the boards without even looking at where Allmark was going.
Yeah.
I
Commercial
think
break.
that's bad.
Final commercial break of the first period. The Avalanche lead the Red Wings 2-1 in the second. Predators lead the Jets 1-0 in the first. Let's see. Oilers and Kraken at 4 from Seattle. Carolina and Philadelphia at 5. That game's going to be in Philly. That'll be on ESPN Plus and on Hulu.
Philly's not going up.
No.
Nope.
Devils and... Well, they beat the Sabres last night. Devils and Panthers at 6.
Sabres.
No. Canadians and Lightning at 7. 2021 Finals rematch. Maple Leafs and Senators at 7. Penguins and Rangers again at 8. That's an ESPN Plus and ABC game.
Oh,
That was nothing.
that.
NESN, Spencer. Vancouver and LA at 10. Dallas and Calgary at 10. Chicago and Arizona at 10:30. And Islanders and Sharks at 10:30. I think every team's playing today.
The West Coast.
So,
Oh,
who scored for the Wild? It's Marcus Johansson. Thank you.
How dare he do that to his former team?
The team he played half a season
so
for.
mean.
when's UConn playing?
What?
UConn playing tomorrow.
Yes, sir. UConn's playing St. Mary's.
You guys playing St. Mary's tomorrow
Correct.
in the men's tournament?
Si, senor.
Si, senor. What is it, Spanish?
Yeah.
Do you
Is the
speak
United States
Espanol?
on tonight?
Pequeño. What?
Are the United States on tonight?
I think, yeah, they're playing Venezuela.
That's right.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought-
Nesson 360. That's what it is.
Well,
That's
Baseball
Nesson.
Classic was good until back
That's what
when
it is.
Orange Fans came on. Now it's irrelevant.
Yeah. Right.
It's kinda how it is.
Bruins had the puck across the line. Clifton shot blocked. Lauko in front for Nosek. He couldn't play. Nosek got the empty net goal. Shot by Orlov and deflected by Hathaway wide. Puck comes out. Orlov will go get the puck against Ryan Reeves. Watch out, Reeves might cave in on the boards. Orlov will flip it up, trying to get it out. Hathaway plays it out for Lauko. Nice play. Here's Lauko. Shot, missed the net that time. Puck comes all the way out to center. Orlov takes the hit from Duar. Reeves stood up to Hathaway, but Hathaway returned the favor. Lauko for Nosek. Nosek shot saved by Gustafsson, and Reeves and Hathaway are exchanging pleasantries behind the play. They're exchanging contact information. They're aggressively exchanging phone numbers, it looks like.
Oh my god. Oh, Reed.
No, what's your Twitter user again? I didn't hear it.
617 234 92.
Wait, what number are you giving out?
Just give it a random person in the
I didn't give away the final 2 digits. My Twitter is G Hathaway _ exclamation point 21.
Oh boy.
Krejci against Sam Steele.
Here comes the money.
Oh, we got a donation. I gotta listen to it. I can't read it. Jam with the 5. Thank you for the $5. Appreciate it.
I am kinda sorry. That Pasta, Krejci, Zaka, Nosek and Lauko are probably not gonna be available for Czech national ice hockey team for World Championship in May. But
yeah.
if they are gonna win SC, I will be happy.
Thank you for the 5. And thank you for the message about the Czech hockey team. Appreciate that. Let's get some Dono hype in the chat. Some Dono hype in the chat. All right. Freddie Gaudreau will move it ahead. Puck comes to a shot by Sundqvist that got blocked. Sundqvist is caved in by Carlo. Krejci up ahead for Pasternak. Out of the reach of Hampus Lindholm. Across, Pasternak playing it. He'll dump it in deep. Didn't really have anywhere to really go. That was a weak dump in, apparently, because Klingberg played that puck in the same corner. Klingberg saucer pass up ice. Eriksson moves ahead for Boldy. Grzelcyk takes him down. McAvoy up ahead for Coyle. The kid from Weymouth crossed the line. I saw your line. Coyle shot deflection by Bertuzzi. Copy flood infringement. Uh-huh. Grzelcyk for McAvoy. Bruins will move it ahead. Goes off of Frederick in the zone. Gustafsson moves it to Klingberg. Puck hit off the referee. Trying to get out of the way, couldn't. Bertuzzi takes it away, trying to work it back to the line, and went off of Johansson. Grzelcyk plays it back to McAvoy, both former teammates of Marcus Johansson with that 2019 Bruins team. Here's Frederick across the line. 1-on-5, getting some help. Backhands it in deep. Bergeron moves it along for Marchand. In front, Bergeron tried to take a whack at it, couldn't. Bergeron keeps possession. Here's DeBrusk off the bench. A shot, score! My God.
That was a snipe and a half.
That was a ruthless snipe. Bruins tie it late in the first. Jake DeBrusk, that was an absolute beam right off the stick. 1-1. Zombie Nation is just what I want to hear right now. Good patience by Bergeron, waiting for DeBrusk. And then he went bar down on Gustafsson. Oof.
Great heads-up pass by Bergeron. DeBrusk comes flying into the attacking zone, able to rip one glove side to Gustafsson, and
we got ourselves a tie game here. 1-1.
Wow.
That was a snipe by DeBrusk. That was a man.
And no one has scored.
No.
That's good.
Zuccarello in front for Walker, because I put the read pin comment in the chat, so I don't have to put the no spoilers on the screen too.
Yep.
So Hartman trying to center it. Lauko takes it away. Up ahead halfway, back to Lauko. Nice breakout, and just Carlo deflects it and went off Goligoski. This will not be icing. Under 50 seconds to go in the first period. Period's it now. Jan, we're in the first period. Goligoski leaves it for Zuccarello. I'm hearing a little bit of Let's Go Bruins chants right now at the XL Energy Center.
That's good.
Takeaway. Bruins keep it alive. Here's Marchand for Bergeron. A shot. Blocker save. In front. Puck bouncing on him, and DeBrusk trying to keep it alive. Puck comes to Ryan Hartman with 25 seconds. Gets it in past Grzelcyk. He'll go for a change. McAvoy will go back and get it. 20 seconds to go. McAvoy with a weird pass. Grzelcyk trying to move it ahead. Marchand will just try to whack it out. Kept alive there by Dewar. Knocked down by Marchand. With a little bit of time, he'll just flip it out to center. Spurgeon deflects it over to Merrill off the Bruss stick. Here is Shaw. He'll get it in. Marchand will hold the puck. He'll flip it. And it goes off the high glass. And that will end it for the first period. 1-1.
Bruins got the momentum back. Got the goal by DeBrusk. Got a couple of really nice saves by Elmark down the stretch. Killed off a penalty. Can't complain right now after the very sluggish opening 10 minutes.
Yeah. Move between them. Siegel, we don't have enough space for Zoe to fit in the middle of us. There is not a lot of space. I don't know if you can.
I'm in the middle.
You're well, like she wants, like Siegel wants it here, but no. Yeah, the referees were bad in the first 10 minutes. They didn't call anything on the Wild. They called like a light trip on Marchand. But the Bruins. Late goal from DeBrusk, taking the momentum going into the first intermission.
DeBrusk, great player, but not better than soccer.
I think DeBrusk is better than Zaka, personally. It's close-ish.
Okay. We can have this discussion during the intermission. Who's better, Zaka or DeBrusk?
Exactly.
I'm going to stick with DeBrusk here.
Sam?
Don't get me wrong. I love them both.
Oh, yeah.
I think DeBrusk is better than Zaka. Although Zaka has been amazing this season. Zaka has been excellent all year. Oh, Siegel just roasted Kyle.
Oh, well, guess what? At least I'm not a freaking seagull.
That guy in the background, he's bad.
Well, guess what?
He's not really being like a color commentator, Siegel. He's kind of just watching the game with us.
Yeah.
Brusk has the speed and he's more aggressive. Fair enough, but Zaka has been very good this season, so.
They've both been great, but
Oh my,
DeBrusk
Kyle.
has battled injury.
Well, guess what, Siegel? The bunch of middle finger
Kyle
emojis.
loves to create enemies in the chat, apparently.
He's the one who started it.
That is fair.
That
Yeah,
is
that-
fair.
yeah.
That is fair.
I don't see on mine.
It's tough to say. It's tough to say though because they have different play styles. JD plays fast, and Zaka has more possession. That's true. But I think overall, DeBrusque is the more complete package over Zaka, and Zaka is still absolutely insane. So, look, did you see the goal he scored the other night?
I know.
So that's why I'm saying that. Like, ever since the contract, he's
Guess
been.
what? Who was hurt this year? Who wasn't?
That's also why I say DeBrusque is better, because he's been injured. And
Well,
he has
DeBrusque
just
came
as
back
much-
from injury, and it was as if nothing was wrong. Nothing was wrong. He came back and he was perfectly fine. Not his fault. Not his fault. He got slew foot in the Winter Classic, which nobody really talks about.
I don't see Kyle's comment.
Scroll back. Scroll down. But because you left chat and you came back in.
No.
Yeah. That's the only thing that wants to happen. DeBrusque can still be the player he was drafted to be. I think DeBrusque is turning into that player we drafted him for.
Yeah.
DeBrusque, since February of last year, the best year he's ever had in the NHL. There is no debate that. There's no disputing that. I think Zaka's better defensively. Fair. Yeah, you're right. I think Zaka's better at taking pucks off the wall and moving it up ahead. They're both good at what they do, but overall, DeBrusque is just a bit better than DeBrusque. But DeBrusque a bit better than Zaka is what I'm trying to say. Jake is better than Louis DeBrusque, his father. His father played hockey.
Oh, I know. I'm saying right now, though.
Yeah.
Better than old.
I'm taking off my sweatshirt. I'm sweating.
Do you
Yeah,
put
it's hot in
nose
here.
spray
Put the fan on,
in your...
maybe.
I'm gonna do that also.
So, the fan on behind you.
What's up?
It's
Fan.
hot in here. Yeah, put the fan on.
It's also just a little humid out there anyway. So I'm taking off my Dean sweatshirt. I wore it to the dining hall because I wanted to look like a good college student on Discover Dean Day.
I didn't. I wear my...
No, you didn't. You didn't wear a sweatshirt.
No.
Or Bruins. I did.
Yeah, no.
It's right in here.
I'm also gonna do some nasal spray, chat. So I'm not gonna sound stuffy later on.
Sure.
His first was like 50 points though, right? Yeah. Like Grant's announced for 5 minutes.
That'll be.
I'm a little
Well-
rusty. Not today. I know the Wild, but not as much.
Come on, Grant. It's disappointing.
That is true. I could just pull up
Well,
the
you're also
roster.
Also, you could just steal my phone and just
That
look at
does.
the...
I could just do the roster. Go subscribe to my channel, Flitzer Sports Zone 2, if you
I'm
want to
sure
see me
you're
play.
gonna be doing,
bro.
Selfish plug. Okay. We work together, so it's not like a selfish plug.
No, it's not. No, I'll be commentating. My goal was to commentate the NASCAR race, but since the Bruins are on every Sunday during the race, that idea got canned. That's all right.
NASCAR.
He wants to call NASCAR.
Hey, hockey and football and baseball broadcasts are also pretty common on my channels.
Yeah. NASCAR.
Okay,
He
shut
wants
up.
to watch. Hold on. They're racing in Atlanta tomorrow, right?
Yep.
So 400 times they take left turns for a mile.
Yep.
He wants to watch them do this 400
That's on
times.
the inside. He cuts up the track and blocks him on the outside.
300.
Oh, they all crash and die.
Oh, into the wall, and there's a caution down the back straightaway.
Exciting.
The crashes are what makes it exciting.
I watched
understand.
that. You see, Trial Exotic. He's watched my NASCAR streams before. He knows I do
Yeah, he's
them.
paid.
What?
I sent him. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh, that's hysterical. We'll be filming some more videos soon, hopefully. My goal is one of these nights I'll pick an NHL game when the Bruins aren't on, and I'll be broadcasting it on my channel. I don't know when, but that is a plan to eventually
Hey,
do
Russ
that.
out
So.
Hey,
Hey,
they're
they're
winning
up
a game.
5-0 over Baltimore. Too bad it's spring training and it doesn't mean anything.
Who
Ooh,
is it?
Jana Tinchy with the sub.
Oh, she's the one who donated earlier.
Oh, nice.
Thank you for the sub. Welcome to the squad.
Hey, you get to hear both Shane O'Mac and Crazy Train. Not too
In the
shabby.
first hour of stream.
Not too shabby.
Whew. I'm giving you your 5 minutes, by the way, just so you know. I'm talking about.
Give me your 5 minutes of fame, don't blow it.
Oh, what? But it's intermission.
That's the point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you get intermission, bud.
Well, anyway, they're getting Jake DeBrusk interview done. All right, so pretty much my main takeaways from the first period was the Bruins. I mean, they started off sluggish. I mean, I was not a fan of whatever the heck the referees were doing, but they seemed like the Bruins offense really got better down the stretch. They killed off a penalty. Olmark made a couple of nice saves. And, yeah, Bergeron, sweet pass on a very crisp wrist shot for Jake DeBrusk, able to get it by Gustafsson there. Gustafsson, he had 2 shutouts in his previous 10 starts, but he ain't getting one this afternoon as, you know, not saying the Wild are making the Stanley Cup Finals, but they are, in my opinion, a legit playoff contender this year. I definitely think they can make the second round. Heck, they could even shock the world to make the Western Conference Finals.
I think this is the first time in a long time the Wild have a legitimate chance of getting out of the first round this year, because the Wild have actually a really, really good team with Kaprizov and Foligno. If they come back soon, they're going to be dynamite.
Yeah, no, Wilds are really good, and I think...
I have a donut.
I think facing playoff caliber teams like the Wild, I think it's good for the Bruins, especially this late in the year where they've already clinched a playoff spot. Like, I just think it's good for them to continue to face hungry teams that are still deep into that playoff race. Winnipeg was a good test for them Thursday. Now we get Minnesota,
right.
Buffalo, Ottawa Tuesday. They're still playing a lot of teams that are fighting for playoff seedings or just wild card spots in general.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the stretch of the schedule is still going to be very important, and not to mention Bruins got to keep on winning so they can get 63 wins and break the NHL record in a season for most wins. So we'll see what happens, but
I agree with that. And after that little stretch of Buffalo and Ottawa, guess who they play Thursday? The Montreal Canadiens at the TD Garden.
I mean, if you lose that one, that's a pretty rough one.
That's
Considering they just allowed 9 goals to the Panthers the other night. Good Lord.
Yeah. So, we only need 51 more subscribers for 1,000, y'all.
We'll get it this stream.
Woo!
Right.
Yeah.
If you have not yet, make sure to please subscribe to the channel. I'm standing up. I haven't really stood up a lot today, so subscribe to the channel. So, as the first intermission's going on, I'm trying to get the... I closed out the thing by accident.
Hi, Karen.
Karen in chat?
Oh,
Yep.
and by the way, I've been talking about how Bergeron's going to be taken down for Jeremy Swayman. It officially came in yesterday.
Hey!
So I don't know when I'm going to get it. I could get it as early as next weekend or as late as Easter weekend. I'm not sure, honestly. Maybe if my parents make a quick pit stop here, I'll get it then. Not too sure. But can't confirm we have the Jeremy Swayman jersey officially.
Hey!
Novatron says the Wild are not good and they're not going to...
No, the Wild are good.
Back in like 2016, like 2020 even, like when they lost to Vancouver in the bubble, I was kind of like, what is Minnesota's plan here? But they kind of did a little 1-year, 2-year retool, and now I think they're back to being a decent team. Of course, it helps that Colorado hasn't been the same dominant team. St. Louis fell off, but, you know, some aspects have happened. But they're still a decent team in their own right.
Right.
They're, what, second in the division, I want to say?
Who, Minnesota?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think they're behind Dallas only.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
And Dallas has had a good year, too.
Dallas is playing incredible right now. I mean, they've taken the Bruins to the brink both times they played them, so...
Yeah. The Central's looking interesting.
Oh.
No. What's up, Karen? Just saw you. Welcome in the chat. While they're not good, they can make a run. I cannot see them being a team like Edmonton or Vegas. I understand that. Yeah, Edmonton, I think, will be out by round 2. They could even be out first round, I think.
Yep.
Especially if they play LA first round. I think the Kings are going to have that game in series in 6 or 7 games.
Didn't Edmonton's beat LA last year.
Yep, but I think the Kings got better and the Oilers didn't improve. The Oilers didn't improve at all.
No, they didn't.
So that's why I think the Wild will the Kings will get out of the first round this year. You're not that far off. It's pretty much McDavid, Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins, and that's about it. Like, their defense is pretty solid. It's been better, but it hasn't been okay. It hasn't been great. Their goaltending's been very shaky. Like, so, you know.
Oh, Grant, he says you need to wear Bruins gear.
Okay.
Well, when he gets his Swayman jersey, we can match one night. I'll have my Pasternak one on. He'll have his Swayman one time.
Someone throw me my McAvoy jersey.
You were wearing it, what, 2 days ago?
Okay, I'll wear it again.
No, I'm just asking if you were wearing it 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah. I was wearing it during the Jeff.
Now. This one?
Yep.
So.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. We're wearing Chris Sale underneath, because...
Actually, I Bruins.
Thoughts on the Patriots signing so far?
Juju Smith-Schuster is a good signing, but they need to do more. Same with Mike Gesicki. Good, but they needed to mainly improve on defense, I thought. I thought their offense was fine.
Yeah, I think they're just
replacing
trying.
Jacoby, and then, of course,
Gesicki's
Gesicki's replacing
replacing
Janu, so...
I think they've done fine. I think they need another wide receiver. They probably need a number one wide receiver. Juju's not our number one guy. He's not going to be. We need a number one wide receiver and improve on both sides of the line. Because last year our offensive line atrocious. Our defensive line was not great. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. Our offensive line was atrocious. So we were like one of the worst ones in the league last year. Yeah. So need to improve in those aspects. But
yeah, wait, we gotta go with Brennan, and he's coming in.
Oh, Brennan wants to watch it?
At least the Patriots are spending their money, unlike the Jaguars.
Yeah, my team has A offseason
3
grade
re-signings,
so far,
and that's all we've done. We re-signed Adam Gotsis to a 2-year contract earlier today, so now I don't even think we're going to bring back Calais Campbell anymore. Sad. Patriots should get Calais Campbell if the Jaguars don't.
Yes, I'm on board. I'm on board with that.
D-line. He'd be a good acquisition.
But anyway.
But for us is going to be the last commercial break of the period.
Of the intermission, yeah. So Patrice Bergeron and Brad Marchand have set a Bruins record today.
Oh boy.
This is the 407th time in Bruins history that Patrice Bergeron and Brad Marchand have had a point into the same goal in franchise history.
Huh, that's an interesting stat.
They have the most times factoring into the same goal in franchise history. Record previously held by Phil Esposito and Ken Hodge. So, Bergeron and Marchand continuing to break records.
Can't believe this. 3 o'clock. Wow.
Yeah, it's 3 o'clock.
Jesus.
My thoughts exactly. It's 3 o'clock. It's crazy.
This time tomorrow will be 3 because the Bruins start earlier.
Yeah, this time tomorrow we'll be in the third period probably. Yeah, they're both everything's in the fridge. You can't have the cookies, but the whoopie pie and the brownies.
Oh yeah, you have your news shift tomorrow. How are we gonna do that?
So it goes from 11 to 12.
Oh, that's right. No, you'll be back by 1.
Yeah.
What's up, Dawson?
For some reason, I was thinking it was 12 to 1.
I have one of those cookies still. No, you can't have them. Oh no, you can have those, right? Okay. So the other ones you can't
don't
have.
Eat my cookies.
No, the other one.
No, those are hers. I didn't buy those.
I buy them. The other one don't.
The ones that are currently in the fridge, she can't have.
Alright, he's here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Brennan.
For a reason.
Hi.
Yeah.
Adrenaline in the soul. Something, Brandon Jennings.
What? What's up, Dawson?
Hey, this is not bad.
Oh, good. They were here over spring break, so I was really hoping they weren't bad.
Yeah.
If they were, you could have just
Bruins
tossed them.
trivia. That's a good suggestion, Siegel. I don't know why we don't do more Bruins trivia during intermission.
Yeah.
Of course, second intermission.
Actually,
will
you
be
know what?
hurdle,
You guys
but
do me a favor, okay?
What?
Tomorrow, first intermission, you send in your Bruins trivia questions to us, and we will answer them live.
Okay.
So I'll put that in.
Instagram, right?
Zoe, how much you getting?
One maybe. You don't know a lot about the Bruins. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just saying. In
No,
general.
well, she is new to the fan base.
She's been watching the Bruins for a few weeks, so. Over us who've been watching hockey practically our entire lives. I've been watching him since I was 3. Him since he was, what, 6? 5 or 6?
Pretty much since Bruins Montreal 20.
He might know more.
Only since the beginning of the year.
Yeah. So tomorrow, I'll make an Instagram story post saying you can send in your questions there. I can also leave it in the YouTube in the comments of my community post. Will be coming out after this game.
Everyone knows you.
Kings Bruins Stanley Cup final. While me
Yeah,
and
they're
Sam
second
would
and third.
like that because that's our two teams.
Second and third
No.
links down below is my social media.
Because I feel like if the Kings were to beat the Bruins, I feel like that would be the day where I don't like the Kings anymore.
I agree.
So
Wow,
I want to prevent
You
that.
shouldn't like the Kings because they got rid of Jonathan Quick for no reason.
I still like the Kings. Kings are still my Western Conference team.
Yeah.
But yes, Jonathan Quick was
Like-
a huge reason why they were.
Here's
So,
the thing, right? If the Kings lose in the postseason, I want it to be one of two teams. The Bruins or Vegas. Want to know why? I want Quick to get his revenge on the Kings for trading him like that. Or the Bruins because I want him to win the Stanley Cup.
Low key, honestly, if the Bruins were not going to make the finals, I want a Kraken Hurricanes final.
That's a
I
good
think that
final
would be,
too.
That if the Bruins if the Bruins or Kings do not make it, that's the Stanley Cup final I'm rooting for. Kraken Hurricanes.
Yeah, that's a
Or
good one.
Golden Knights Lightning. I think that'd be another really good one.
Yeah. All right, second period's about to start. Bruins shooting right to left in the road whites. Wild shooting left to right in the home green. Second period's underway. What happened to John, who runs off the wall? Anyone know? So he is taking an extended break from YouTube as Lindholm shot on goal stopped there by Gustafsson. He's lost the passion for it apparently.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I know he got a new job.
He also got a new job. So he's got that going on too.
Limiting his streaming.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, Kyle.
I will
We're
say
friends with John.
we're friends
Shut
with
up.
him.
I'm helping you out.
We're
That was the guy we
backstabbers
met at
in this
the
business.
Bruins game, Kyle.
Okay, John Duncan?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, shit. Well,
Jesus.
We're backstabbers in this industry.
No.
Next to wrestling, we're backstabbers.
Oh, Dumba just cross-checked Marchand hard down. And they're not going to call it. Well. Yeah, but,
Well, you'd expect them to.
yeah.
that was a big intermission.
Zuccarello for Hartman. Drops it for Goligoski. Frederick gets a stick on that one. So move it out. Goligoski keeps it in. A cross for Zuccarello. Shot
Oh,
blocked
nice
by Lindholm.
Blocked by Lindholm.
Marchand will just try to move it up the ice here. He'll get it in the zone. Marchand and Lindholm can go for a change.
Where's Bruins coverage?
I don't know where he is. The puck went up and out of play.
Bruins coverage.
Oh, boy, I was 17.
I'll text them.
Okay.
You're like, get in the
Yeah.
stream now.
Yeah, so... Yeah, John's taking an extended break from YouTube. And I will say, ever since he stopped... I know I'm an asshole for this. Ever since he stopped streaming, my views have gone up.
Thank you.
Well, it's true.
I hate saying it, but it's true. What's up, Barry?
Say so.
They've gone up exponentially. I know. I'm a dick for saying that, but it's true.
Hey,
We know, Dad. You lost.
Yeah, I'm a dick for saying that, though.
Oh, well.
Did the rat lick anyone yet? No.
Rat hasn't licked anyone since 2018 Game 4.
True.
Shut up.
being in Jacksonville,
What?
Puck was
Oh
up and out
my
of
god.
play.
No Jaguar slander will be
What? I just
tolerated.
said the-
I don't care. You're still making fun of our stadium.
Oh,
The Jaguar Stadium.
yeah.
Full of rats.
Full of rats, he says.
Do you mind if I put this in your trash?
Yeah, throw it out. Throw it out.
Hey, it's supposed
We would
to-
rather you throw it out in a bin than like toss it on the floor.
True.
Yeah.
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 Bruins out shooting the Wild 18-9. It really doesn't feel that way.
It really
It
doesn't.
really feels like Minnesota has way more shots on goal.
Coyle wins the draw. McAvoy for Grizzly. The Bruins get it in deep. Here's Addison, moves it along for Merrill. Deflected, Reeves gets it out. Bertuzzi backing up. Oh, whoa! Bertuzzi took a hard fall. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Bertuzzi took a hard fall. And
He's getting up. Oh, boy.
that could have been bad.
That is a situation that, of course, if the wrong thing happens and he tripped over himself, that's not even a penalty.
And then Mason Shaw, and then Reeves just runs over McAvoy.
Yeah, Bertuzzi
Oof.
goes for a ride, and then, I mean, that's an incidental contact, but then Ryan Reeves trying to hit McAvoy, that clearly wasn't, so.
Huh?
Yeah.
I didn't even see.
I don't even know what that said. I don't even know what that means. Thank God he's okay. Yeah, thank God everybody involved's okay. That's the dangerous
Yeah,
play.
no, I mean, Bertuzzi falling awkwardly like that and kind of hitting the back of his head off the boards.
And I'm glad his skate blade didn't go into.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what she was.
I don't even know either. Hathaway and Shaw are going at it. Hathaway and Shaw are going, and they're going. Oh, yeah, they're both going off. Roughing
Hathaway's
penalties.
like, I'll take that penalty. I gotta stick up for my teammate.
Oh, we're still in the second period. Nobody said anything in chat again. If I don't do it, you guys gotta correct me in chat.
Come on, Chad.
Yeah.
Come on, us.
If I don't do it, somebody's gonna tell me to do
gotta
it.
pay attention to it as well.
Frick.
That's all right. At least it's at the 18-18 mark. So.
Kyle. I mean, right, but really? Yeah. No, Andrew, you're good. It's the people who were here before. Hathaway
Oh, it's a wait. Is that the same or different?
and Shaw. No, Andrew Ford, no. No, we have two Andrews who watch.
I thought so. Okay. I was just making sure.
By the way, shout out to Andrew Arndt. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Andrew.
Yes, it is. And his
To our
UConn won yesterday.
to our lead moderator.
And
4 on
his
4
UConn
for-
won yesterday. Can't complain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beating up Iona big time. Here is Spurgeon, a shot blocked by Krejci. Krejci might have a break here. Broken up. It was 1-on-3 there. He didn't.
Random
Wasn't
thought.
across.
Remember when Jared Spurgeon was considered elite like 5 years ago?
Right, exactly. Lindholm for Spurgeon.
Time
Krejci for Johansson. Krejci slowing him down. Pasternak trying to move it ahead. Krejci trying to get it up for Pasternak. Lindholm will reverse it back to Orlov. Here's Dmitry Orlov out to center. Cross the line. Orlov walks in. Here's Krejci now. Works it in deep. Orlov behind the net. Closed off by Boldy. Pasternak in there as well. Boldy will try to move it ahead. Playing over to Zuccarello. Here's Boldy. 2-on-1 for the Wild. Just out of his reach. And Boldy plays it along. In front. Going to cut in front. Closes off there by the defender. And Olmark who blocked that off. Here's Dumba. Drops it. Boldy center point. Fires one. Missed the net. Rebound. Oh, Olmark. What a save on Zuccarello. What a great stop that was. Krejci up ahead. Pasternak 1-on-1 against Goligoski. Pasternak keeps it in the zone. Here is Goligoski. Takes it away for the Wild. Did you have fun last night? Oh yeah, we did. We had a good time last night. We didn't drink like most college students do on St. Patrick's Day. We had a good time last night though. Bertuzzi trying to move it ahead. He was like whacked there. Zaka, big cluster in the high slot. Grizzly will get it away. He'll carry it out. 4-on-4's up. Back to 5-on-5. Here's Bertuzzi, a shot. Saved by Gustafson that time. Clifton plays it in. Puck comes in front to Brush, trying to play to Brusk. Fires and a save again.
Oh, I can see the breast 2 goals.
The game is in Minnesota, Siegel.
Yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere in Midwest.
Wow.
Dumba. Off of Shaw. Puck comes in on Olmark. He'll make the save as Clifton went off him. And
So just
came in
like
on Olmark.
Delaware on the East Coast in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
But Sam, if you want to see if it's home or away, you just look at your screen. Your thumb.
Yeah, look at the scoreboard. If it's on the left, they are the away team. If it's on the right, they are the home team.
Yep.
Plus the thumbnail too.
Plus the thumbnail. If you look at the thumbnail, it says XL Energy Center. That means they're in Minneapolis or St. Paul.
Anything not TD art.
Anything not TD Garden means they are in the offense. They're on the road.
Yep.
They'll be on the road tomorrow as they are in Buffalo to take on the Sabres. And then they finally go home for Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday against Ottawa, Montreal, and Tampa.
We can visit tomorrow.
Tuesday night matinee.
Did you just say they're going to go visit DeMar tomorrow? Oh, my God. DeMar
Don't
Hamlin.
get us canceled.
Please don't get us canceled. You son of a bitch. Hartman wins the draw. Zuccarello back to Merrill, a shot, missed the net. Here is Hartman, closed off there by Clifton. Walker,
Yeah, I can see a little bit.
Nosek. Zuccarello takes it away. Who's been playing better today? I haven't watched the game. The Bruins have been playing better, but turning over the puck right, like they just did right there. Hartman for Zuccarello went past everybody. So that was Walker, not Hartman. Hathaway for Lauko, and the fourth line will move it out. Lauko, poke checked. Orlov will back him up and just trying to backhand it in deep. Hathaway, big hit on Caleb Addison behind the play.
Ooh, Tampa.
And they're going to call a slash here. Yep, they're going to...
Hey, Bruin coverage.
There he is.
Thanks, Grant.
We're going to have a penalty on Minnesota here? Hold on. 2 minutes for slashing. The Bruins go to the power play. It's going to be on John Merrill. Response on a hit by Hathaway. Slashing's the penalty against Merrill, so the Bruins will be on the power play, hopefully finally trying to get connected on the power play. Bergeron, DeBrusk, Marchand, Pasternak, and Lindholm out there. Bruins win the draw. See if they actually connect. Lindholm for Marchand on the far side. Lindholm center point. Pasternak in the left circle. Shot is blocked. And the Wild will clear it. Olmark will leave it for Lindholm. Lindholm will move it ahead. For Pasternak, for Bergeron, Marchand, nice entry. Here's DeBrusk with space. DeBrusk in front, deflection by Pasternak, just missed the net. Marchand keeps it alive against Lindholm.
Lindholm's got to get
Nice
out of
keeping.
Marchand's way there.
Bergeron keeps it in. Here's DeBrusk for Pasternak across. DeBrusk across. What a break up there by Spurgeon. Here's Lindholm. Lindholm's in the corner. Here's DeBrusk behind the goal. Marchand now controlling. Pasternak at the center point. Marchand far side. Pasternak and Lindholm swap. Here's Bergeron across. Pasternak misses the open net on that side. That post was open.
Rarely misses those. What the heck's going on with Pasternak?
Marchand fans on the pass, gets it back. Marchand for Pasternak again. Lindholm, Marchand, Lindholm again. Shot on goal, but missed wide. And Gaudreau the clear for Minnesota, and the Bruins will get the second unit out there. What's up, Bruins coverage? Olmark will leave it for the second unit. Doing good, man. Enjoying the Bruins. Krejci will move it up, cross the line. McAvoy on side. Moves it through Zacha. Bertuzzi on it. Trying to keep the play alive. Moves it ahead. Zacha popped it up in the air. Krejci in on Gustafsson. Makes a stop. He couldn't get the rebound. Krejci gets the puck back. In front, Zacha kind of put Zacha in a phone booth with that pass, and the Wild clear it. It'll be another non-goal power play. Olmark gets that away from trouble. Here's Orlov for Krejci, back to 5-on-5. Here's Zacha across the line. Bertuzzi gets the drop pass. Here's through Krejci. Puck comes out. Zuccarello against McAvoy. Zuccarello just plays it in. Dmitry Orlov plays it off his skate. We didn't get any predictions from the chat. Let me know your final score predictions from the chat. Coyle, onside. Hathaway fires, save in front. The rebound, Coyle trying to play it, and Gaudreau gets it away. That's Ryan Hartman, sorry, not Gaudreau. Grzelcyk for Hathaway. Diving to try to move that to Frederick, and Hartman took it away. Long lead pass up to Zuccarello. Clifton tying him up. Puck forced out. Here's Hathaway. He'll explode on that puck. Finds Frederick breaking in. Frederick misses the net. The rebound. He couldn't play. It got tied up on the boards there. And Johansson will try to move it ahead for Minnesota. Off of Coyle, former line mate. Here is Zuccarello for Johansson. Fires. Saved by Olmark. And Coyle flips it up ahead for Frederick, has DeBrusque. Frederick 2-on-2. Drops it for Clifton in front. DeBrusque on a play it, and Frederick, oh my gosh.
That's
Frederick.
a blatant penalty. Frederick got
They didn't call
taken
that.
out.
They didn't call that
How
penalty, did they?
No, well, I want to see the replay before.
Frederick went for a ride. He's looking at his jaw. I didn't see it. Well, I don't even know what happened. Was it? Yeah, they're gonna call Merrill. Oh, he just said "F you." He just said a swear word.
Uh-oh. Hopefully that gives him an extra 2.
I bet you the refs are tempted to
In
give.
the words of Jack Edwards.
Hold on.
Oh,
Can I say
sorry.
it? I know exactly what you're gonna say. I expect the referees probably are tempted to give him a 2 for the mouth. What you're gonna say?
Yep.
Yeah, I wanted to
Chandler
say it.
Rose. Chandler Rose back in the 2010 season.
They're going to call a high stick here. Yep, Bruins going to get a power play once again. Please, power play, score. Oh my God. Like 6 of the last 7 on the power play. It's bad. They're under 10% of the power play the past month. Please.
I mean, it's just wild how the power play went from 2 to 11. Like, it sunk.
It's because DeBrusque got hurt. The minute DeBrusque got hurt, the power play went to shit.
Yep.
And then he's back and he didn't do anything.
In the last 13 years, do you agree Tim Thomas has been the best goalie for the Bruins?
Yes.
Yes, I agree. It goes Thomas Rask-Allmark.
Yeah,
I
what?
don't think that's a debate.
With the TV.
Oh, mute. I thought you said me, not mute. Sorry.
No, mute.
Okay. Siegel's in chat, Novatron. You can't see their chats? Oh.
Who?
Maybe... Siegel, did you block Novatron? Interesting. This is a clean entry right here for the Bruins. Oh, if DeBrusque could... Oh, if Pastrnak got a stick down on that, oh my God. That would probably be the most beautiful power play goal the Bruins have scored all year. And Pastrnak hit the side of the net.
Ooh.
That was earlier. That was on the last power play they had.
We need Bruins to get 2 more
Four
goals.
goals, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Merrill the high stick or an elbow or something. And Frederick is still checking his jaw. Must have got hit in the jaw. So it's 2 minutes for high sticking on Merrill, his second stick foul of the period. And the Bruins are on the power play again. Lindholm. For Pastrnak, he fanned on. Oh, his stick broke. There goes his twig. Here is Lindholm. He'll drop it for Marchand. Here's Pastrnak across the line. Marchand gets possession. There's going to be another penalty here. Oh, offside. I'm sorry.
Merrill, the man in the box, longtime New Jersey Devil prospect.
That's
from
right, he
back
was.
In the day. I think he played on the Canadians for a little bit.
Did he play for Detroit?
Perhaps, I believe so.
Chat, help me out. Did John Merrill play for Detroit? I remember seeing a Merrill in the Detroit jerseys, like a few years ago. Pastrnak across the line. Bruins get the puck off the face-off. Pastrnak drops it for Lindholm. Marchand far circle. Back to Lindholm. Pastrnak in the slot. Shot, score! David
There's
Pastrnak. 2-1. Play the damn goal horn. 2-1 Boston. David Pastrnak, that's 47. .47 for Pasta. He scored in that game too. Unless that puck was deflected. Nope, snuck through him. And the power play has connected finally.
And hey, you bring up DeBrusque, he gets a +1 right there. Screening Gustafson.
Yeah.
All right.
So the Bruins now have a 2-1 lead. Pasternak's 47th goal of the season.
Well, hey, we were calling them out in the first.
Yeah.
We speak it to life here.
Clifton has the puck in his own end. Dmitry Orlov will move it ahead. Oh, and by the way, we're coming up on stream 350 in my YouTube career. Coming up on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Coming up on that very soon.
348?
Yeah, we're like 3:46. I think. So it'll be the Tampa game on next Saturday.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Yep. It's my 350th live stream.
Do something special for it.
Yeah. Here is Coyle, walks right in against his former team. Saved by Gustafson. I think that might have caught the post, too.
Come on, Weymouth, boy.
Bertuzzi is tied up. Speaking of, come on, Bruins. Come on, Bertuzzi.
Oh, man, he gave that puck up.
Here's Boldy. Trying to find somebody. He's a drop feed. Goligoski for Johansson. A shot. That got blocked. Boldy, a rebound. Bought a stop. Olmark. McAvoy trying to move it up. Johansson takes it away, and Boldy scores.
Come on, you can make a nice stop and just allow it to go.
There's nothing Olmark could do there.
2-2.
And Matt Boldy, another one from Massachusetts.
And Minnesota ties it at 2.
Also scored against the Bruins
think
last year in
the-
Boston. Are they reviewing this?
The Bruins might be challenging for goaltender interference here a little bit.
Wow. And
They could be.
No way. They take away 2 Minnesota goals?
That's kind of.
That would be wild. Let's see.
No.
I don't think there's any
Well, they're
goalie
still looking at the
interference.
replay, so there's got to be something the Bruins are looking at. I saw Montgomery
Offsides
looking.
again?
I saw Montgomery looking down.
Grant, that was play on words. You said that'd be wild.
They're
Ah,
oh,
yeah.
you know what? It could be a hand pass. Johansson
Ooh,
shoved that puck
potentially.
ahead, and Montgomery's thinking he passed that puck.
So that means it would be 2-1. If
Are they saying they're? Oh, Exotic says they're challenging for. Yeah, it went off. It was a hand pass, rode the stick, but then. Offside? I want to look back at the entry then.
Oh my gosh.
No way they're gonna.
I want to look at the entry. I want to see if that's offside then. Because if it is offside, then that's another goal taken away.
They should have called it much earlier.
yeah,
I mean, maybe. I mean, no, Zoe, it's not that clear. I want to make sure this puck was that there was a wild player in the zone when the puck crossed the line. I want that view that they're looking at right now. They're looking at a blue line view. I want that view. Offside there. They're looking at the person Boldy passed it over to. I want that view on the screen that they're looking at right now. You see what you see what camera they're looking at?
Yep.
All right, the headset's off, so they have a decision. I don't think there's enough to overturn it
No,
here,
I would say this goal stands.
unless there was something they didn't. Unless there was something we didn't see. Let's take a look.
Review, it was determined that it was offside.
No goal again.
And that is 2 goals wiped out via offsides.
Let's see. Hold on.
Can't blame the refs now.
This is the
It
Yes.
is.
Yes.
Yeah, we were just waiting for the angle the officials were looking at.
Unreal.
Nope, that is offside.
So okay.
Come on,
I don't want to. Hold on. I don't want to look
Kyle,
at.
shut up.
I don't want to look at wild Twitter because after this game, because that's 2 taken away goals. Oh, it's Bruins versus it's refs against Wild. Yeah.
They've been bad for both teams.
They've been bad for both teams.
Wow.
But the 2 goals taken away via the replays, they looked okay to take away.
Wow. They're gonna say Bruins versus refs or refs versus Wild in this one.
Everyone's gonna
Yep.
complain.
Look, rigged game. There you go. There it is.
Oh no.
was not reversible before the NHL mounted the blue line camera.
The crowd is chanting "F-U refs" right now, full on in unison. Wow.
Wow.
That's
Minnesota's
offside, y'all.
passionate.
It was offside, and it wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. You'll slow it down. That's offside. I really want the Bruins to score right now. Halfway for Lindholm.
Calm this crowd down.
No, I want him to boo
absolutely.
even more. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
the boos. I'm a
Oh,
heel.
Here's a breakaway.
Here's Zuccarello. A shot, save Olmark. I'm a heel. Boo. I want to hear boos right
Minnesota
now.
is praying for a goal right now. And Minnesota's back in the attacking zone. We'll see what happens.
Goligoski for Hartman. Nosa closing him off. Lindholm closes off Dumba. Puck goes off Lauko. This will be icing here against the Bruins.
Just like the Bruins Stars, I feel like Bruins Wild's like another like random rivalry for no reason. The boos are
you know what?
raining.
Boo louder! I can't hear you, Minnesota. I can't hear your crying and bitching and moaning.
Oh my
You deserve
God.
this after all the bull crap you put on us last year. This is totally justified. The last time these two teams played at the TD Garden last year, the Wild got, there was a blatant cross check to the head they didn't call against the Wild. So this is brutal. Bring it on. Wild fans, bring it. I'll beat you every time. Bring it. I'll see y'all in the
According to
finals.
Bruins Twitter, Jim Montgomery's coaching challenges, a masterpiece. I don't have too many words.
Bring it.
Boy.
How are the Wild doing this year?
They're good.
Very good.
They're good.
They're a playoff team.
Yeah, but I still am I'm bringing it on. They deserve this from last year. Krejci for Grzelcyk, a shot saved by Gustafsson.
The second one a little bit more arguable than the first one taken away, but either way, they were both offside.
What's up, Edited? How's it going so far? Oh, it has been one hell of a game so far.
Very controversial.
As I've said before, karma's a bitch. Because this is the exact same thing that happened last year when these two teams played at the Garden last year. The Bruins got screwed out of the game because of the officials. So,
Holy shit. Holy
Grant's new thing is to turn everything that I say into a wrestling chant.
Bro, going to Raw really changed me.
You know, you've
For
been 5
this
other
week.
times.
Huh?
Haven't you been 5 other times?
Yeah, but apparently this
Yeah,
one.
No, but I also haven't gone in like 5 years.
How about me? First time ever. That's when I met someone.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on that. Oh, man. Well, you know what? I'm going to take a look at Wild Twitter. I'll take a look for all of us.
5-1 though, Avalanche is crazy.
They're playing Detroit. That's not
Yeah, he got banned. Okay. Wild versus refs. See what pops up. Refs versus Wild. Wild versus refs. What the piss-shitting fuck is that? Oh, we have a good one that supports this. You want to know why? This person says, the same thing happened to the Wild against the Bruins last year when the Wild actually got all the calls for them against the Bruins last year. Karma. Exactly what I said.
Yeah.
So,
Someone got banned from the shot?
yep, because I was saying how much somebody said how much do the refs put on the Bruins to win this game.
Oh.
So,
But no score. Like,
I like this tweet
spoiler
as well.
alert.
Minnesota Wild fans upset that their team can't figure out how to score a goal while being onside. Oh, that's brutal.
wow. Nothing beats that Oilers analytics
Oh
guy.
no, he's an actual chump. But
And they're going to call a penalty on the Bruins here.
all right,
And
there
they're
we
getting the
go.
golf claps to sarcastic cheers from the crowd in Minnesota. It's going to be Zaka for a slash here.
And the crowd is in a frenzy over a damn penalty in the second period. Which I don't understand. The Wild have had more power plays than the Bruins today anyway.
Yeah. It's because they finally got a call for them. Face-off is won by the Bruins. Carlo clears this one down. Oh, I guarantee the Wild will find something to complain about if the Wild don't score here. Bergeron, Marchand takes it away from Klingberg, but Klingberg gets it back. Here is Boldy for Klingberg. Minute 40 to go in this power play for the Wild. They haven't really done much of anything here. Zuccarello for Klingberg. And Coyle takes it away. Poke check by Hartman. Here's Boldy for Eriksson. A shot. Whoa, that missed the net barely. Hartman. Across here is Zuccarello in front for Eriksson. Couldn't play it. Boldy back to Klingberg. Over to Zuccarello on the far side boards. Klingberg. Shot on by Olmark. Shot on net saved by Olmark, and the Bruins get it away. Here is Hartman now. In front, Olmark makes a good stop.
Now
Eriksson
Ek and Carlo want
Eriksson
to
Ek's
go
Mac,
at
he got put on his ass by Brandon Carlo.
it. Brendan Carlo is short.
Yeah. What's worse, Elias got called out Seattle for not having a basketball team, but the Wild fans not getting their goal counted. Yeah. Yeah. No, I like the passion from the Wild fans. I like it. I like it.
Because you're a heel.
Yeah. Because I'm a heel. I'm a bad guy. I'm the antagonist in this situation.
We are the pot stirrers.
We are the assholes.
We are the certified.
Yeah.
And you can't teach that.
And McAvoy, oh my god.
And
McAvoy
so Murray, what a legend.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Plays it back to Zuccarello. Yeah, no, edited. I don't want them to leave Minnesota. I want the Coyotes to go to Houston.
No, Wild shouldn't get relocated.
Well, they're
That's
fine where they are.
stupid. They're good
Zuccarello
players.
across the line. Eriksson Ek for Boldy, forced out by Nosek. Nosek just gets it ahead. Eriksson Ek tied up by Hathaway, who gets it over to Klingberg. You can say things are getting a little wild today. Okay, I'll see myself. Oh, Bruins coverage. Oh, the puns. The puns. Gustafsson comes out of his net. No, that's actually a smart play. I'll give him credit. That's a smart play coming out and taking the puck away from Coyle, who won that puck battle. Here's Lindholm. 5 seconds to go on this power play. The Wild didn't even have a shot to attempt that power play. Gustafsson calling for icing as if the power play wasn't going on. Boldy moves it ahead. Zacha out of the box, back to 5-on-5. Boldy, center point, shot on goal, blocked, went wide. Lindholm tying up Sundqvist. Lindholm will move it ahead. Here is Pasternak. Gets it in on Gustafsson, makes the stop. Johansson plays it to Goligoski. Moves it ahead for Johansson. Puck goes through Goligoski. Pasternak's the first of the puck. Moves it in for Zacha. Closed off by Goligoski that time. Zacha working near the blue line. Rotates it, gets it back in deep. Pasternak on the puck. Thrown off by Spurgeon. Gets it to Krejci. Nice play. Krejci keeping possession. Looking back to the blue line. Moves it along for Zacha. Back to Krejci. Krejci backdoor. They score! I think McAvoy may have put that in. David Krejci put that in front. The Bruins lead 3-1. I had 4-1. This is pretty good right now. You said 4-2, yeah.
I want to hear the boos in Minneapolis right now.
Yeah.
Keep crying.
Why did you stop playing?
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Why are we not playing right now?
We continue it. Whoa. Whoa.
I can't do anything. I can't do anything on my phone. I'm closing out
Put
everything.
yourself back on.
I'm sorry. Great with the vocals. Oh my god.
Whoa. David Krejci, attaboy. After I was calling them washed during the Jets game. Unbelievable.
Here's DeBrusk. DeBrusk in front trying to play the puck. Okay, nothing's loading on my phone currently. Hold on, I gotta... DeBrusk in front. Closed off by Eriksson Ek. DeBrusk taken out by Eriksson Ek. Here's Marchand back to McAvoy. A shot. Penalty coming. It's going to be on Minnesota. Oh, they're not going to like that one.
Calling out everybody. Pasternak, he scores. I call out Krejci last stream, and he scores today. And Alex Goligoski going to the box.
Oh, my God.
Apparently, Minnesota loves their former Stars defenseman. I never realized.
Oh, my kill switch. Yep.
Oh, my kill switch.
They have any fans, though? Well, it looks like pretty sold out in Minnesota today.
Yeah, when you play the best team in the country.
Same.
Yes. Thank you.
Yep.
So. Kind of miracle, no shitstorm on Twitter. Really? It's not a shit show on Twitter? I'm shocked.
See, Wild fans aren't bad.
I mean, Wild fans are fine. They don't cause a ruckus.
The fans in the arena are. It's going to be Goligoski for tripping. So. Did I play the power play graphic? No, I didn't, right?
I don't believe you did.
Here we go. So. So, Bruins with a chance to try to make it a 3-goal lead after their power play finally connected. So. Let me see what it says now for the goal. Does it say Krejci or McAvoy? Okay, so it says Krejci from Zacha and Pasternak at 14:03. That's Zaka's 30th assist and Pasternak's 45th assist. Pasternak's up to 92 points now. Edited goes, I didn't know we were watching a Coyotes game when Edited said they barely have any fans, so.
Oh, well, that's not that bad. Come on.
Zaka's had a great season so far. Absolutely. So, he has a halo with the fan. Oh, the fan. Oh, the fan makes it look like yeah. Oh God.
No, God.
Lindholm's trying to move ahead. Marchand for Bergeron. Marchand back to Lindholm, holding the line. Pasternak moves it ahead. Marchand keeping possession, trying to play it to Bergeron. Back to Lindholm. Across, Marchand couldn't play on the right side. Spurgeon trying to take it away. Bergeron can't keep it in. Just out of Bergeron's reach.
Bergeron's out of his prime. Let's go.
My God, he's calling
I've
Bergeron
been calling
out too.
everybody out. It's been working. We're calling Bergeron out now.
Marchand moves it along. Here's Pasternak. Oh my God. Oh, he tried to.
I'm mean.
Yeah. Here's Lindholm for Pasternak. Somebody lost their stick. It was Connor Dewar.
Yeah,
And the Wild get it out.
nudge.
Here's Olmark now. He'll leave it for Lindholm. Minute 10 to go on this power play for the Bruins. They need to get some more setup time in the offensive zone here. Lindholm drops it for Pasternak and mix the first and second units out there. McAvoy closed off there. Wild get it out to center. Orlov takes possession. Bertuzzi plays it in deep. The Wild are going to get there. Is Hartman for Dumba. Nice close off by McAvoy, but Dumba gets the puck back, and that's a 200-foot clear. Bertuzzi's getting better every game. I don't know. Bertuzzi hasn't had a great game so far. I've seen a couple of turnovers out of him. Orlov for Zacha. Krejci. Bertuzzi for Krejci. What a pass and a good save by Gustafsson. I wanted it to happen. Olmark will leave it for Orlov.
Gustafsson's best save of the period, I think.
Yeah, Orlov for Zacha. For Krejci, trying to play it to McAvoy. You didn't have a sweatshirt on.
Yeah,
McAvoy clears it down. 10 to go on this power play. Olmark will play it through McAvoy to Orlov with 5 seconds to go in the Bruins power play. Krejci, Zacha. Power play is up now. Zacha shot, save it, rebound in front. Big scramble. Squirms out. Power play's up. McAvoy for Bertuzzi. Orlov fires a shot, missed the net. Bertuzzi getting the puck against Merrill. For Frederick. Knocked down. Bertuzzi shot saved there by Gustafsson. Coyle gets the rebound. Back to Bertuzzi. Fires! Glove save. Gustafsson on the slap shot by Bertuzzi.
Well, you gotta be prepared. Bertuzzi's yet to score a goal, so you gotta be prepared for that moment.
Creating play. Yeah, he's creating plays, but like he's had a couple of bad turnovers so far, so it's been okay. He's been decent. Been good overall in his tenure here, but. Yeah, it's the fan. Beligoski moves it along. This puck will come out. This will be icing against the Bruins here. No one will, on the Wild, sorry, will not. Penalty got deflected. Hathaway will move it ahead. Klingberg will play it to Steele. Steele's shot, save Olmark. Sundqvist hits Hathaway hard, but Hathaway doesn't really give in. Nosek. Up ahead, Jacob Lauko. Lauko across the line. Trying to cut in against Klingberg. Klingberg cuts him off. Lauko for Nosek in front. Puck took a weird bounce on Sundqvist. And the Wild get it out. Grant, NASCAR at Atlanta this weekend. You pumped from Bruins coverage?
I am. No, it's going to be a great race. It's usually a good, quick track. I like it.
Clifton closed off against Goligoski. Clifton taken down. Oh, boy. Clifton's having trouble playing the puck there. Goligoski gets knocked down by Frederick. Here's Freddie Gaudreau. Plays it in deep. Coyle closed off by Steele. Gaudreau trying to throw it in front. Frederick takes it away, but Merrill kicks it back. Merrill for Dumba. In deep for Dumba. Big hit.
No,
And that's gonna be on Lindholm. That could be. Oh boy.
That's cross-checking 100%. 10 times out of 10, that one's getting called, and obviously Minnesota wanting to stick up for his teammate there.
Yeah, that's a big hit. That's gonna be on. Was that on Sammy Walker that he hit him hard on?
Let's check out the replay.
Yeah, that's a big. That's an easy call. Yeah.
Here come Wild fans on social media. The Bruins are such a dirty team. Oh my God.
Right. The crowd's booing because they want a major. The guy's not hurt. The only way they call him major there if he's hurt.
Yeah, and it was Walker. Yep.
Walker's not hurt. So it's a 2-minute penalty. The crowd's booing because they wanted 5. Why? You want unlimited chances to score because you can't score on side?
Correcto.
We're me.
We are from Boston. We're supposed to be assholes. I'm
We're
living up.
ruthless.
Well, you're assholes.
Yeah. I've been a resident masshole for 6 months. I guess I gotta.
Born and raised, baby. Hey, yo, I'm the only one from Mass in here.
Yeah, it's not a
New
good
Hampshire, Connecticut, New York, Philly.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
I'm the proud masshole in this room. Oh, boy.
Shot by Dumba, missed it. Hartman will move it along. Oh my god.
I am the undisputed masshole champion.
Klingberg taken away there.
No, I live in Massachusetts.
Well, yeah, but you're from Philly though.
Yeah.
Born.
Coyle trying to get around Klingberg. Coyle with a
Coyle!
goal.
Ooh.
Where's
What
the puck?
a save by
Gustafsson
Gustafsson.
makes a
No, but
save.
it got stuck in his pad. What a save, but what an attempt by Coyle. Wow.
What a
Would've
chance for
crashed the net
Coyle
like
there.
that.
How did that not go in? I know.
Look at this. Try to go backhand 5-hole, but Gustafsson able to shut the trap up.
Yeah. Read the pinned comment in the chat, y'all. Expand to read it. Click on it. I saw some stuff in chat before I said it, so I just want to make sure you guys know. Bergeron wins the draw. Orlov for Carlo a shot, and that is gloved down by Gustafsson, and he'll hang on to it. Bergeron and Spurgeon exchanging some words after that. Yeah, what an effort by Coyle there, just getting around Klingberg. Klingberg doing a really good job clamping up. Coyle splits him, gets in front of the net, and a quality chance. Honestly, I thought he scored. I'm not going to lie, I thought he scored.
I thought he did at first.
And
but
that would have been the
obviously
greatest
when the
goal
referee-
Charlie Coyle scored as a Bruin if he scored that.
And obviously, when the referee was wasn't signaling the goal, like Gustafsson probably has it. But it was a
Klingberg
great
for
attempt.
Eric Sinek, yeah. As Dmitry Orlov, that's going to be 5 on 3.
Oh, why would you do that? Orlov just softly tap it out of the zone.
It's going to be 5 on
launch
3
it.
here as Orlov shot that one about 20 feet out of play.
Oh dear. This is where I'm afraid the wheels come off the wagon if Minnesota scores. Make it a 1-goal game heading into the third. Orlov's got to do better.
Marner moment, yeah. You're
Poor
right.
Mitch Marner.
Mitch Marner's catching
Not
strays
wrong.
when he's not even involved
Poor
in the game
bitch
right
Marner.
now. Mitch the bitch.
I've always called him the bitch Marner, but
Yeah, he shot that one way up and out of play.
well,
So it's 5 on 3 for about a minute 30. Oh boy. Boldy, Zuccarello for Klingberg. Boldy now. Here's Klingberg. Across Hartman. Boldy. Olmark, a big stop.
great centering pass as well. Olmark able to make the save.
Yeah, Josh. The Bruins are never good on the 5-on-3 penalty kill. So unless your name's Gregory Campbell, so.
Shout out to Florida Panthers legend. Hey, they're playing Zombie Nation right now.
They're signaling the fact that the Bruins scored 5 minutes ago, right? Face off one by the Bruins. Here's
They've
Zuccarello
acknowledged it.
for Boldy. Olmark, another big blocker stop. McAvoy trying to move it ahead. Boldy keeping it in. Here's Zuccarello. Final minute of the second period. Here's Boldy for Klingberg. Doesn't shoot. Fires it on the net. Olmark makes the glove stop on Klingberg's wrister with 50.4 to go in the second. Wallmark. Big stop. Red Sox left-hander Joely Rodriguez just grabbed his right side after throwing a pitch. He's coming out of the game. Oh, boy. Face-off is one here. Boldy tackles Clifton. Bergeron will try to move it out. Can't. Zuccarello tying him up. Bergeron for Carlo. And he'll get it out. Huge clear. Boldy for Zuccarello. 30 seconds to go in the second period. Eriksson Ek for Zuccarello, 25 to go in the second. 2-second shot difference between the game clock and the power play clock. Here is Klingberg for Zuccarello. Across Hartman for Klingberg. Keeps sitting with 15 seconds to go in the period. Here is Hartman for Eriksson Ek. A shot by Zuccarello. Save. Klingberg gets it back. Closing. Zuccarello closes. Across for Hartman. Couldn't play it. Back to 5-on-4. And they're going to get out of this 3-1 Bruins at the end of 2. Oof. They dodged a bullet. It'll be 5-on-4 for about 30 seconds when the third period starts. Huge penalty kill from the Bruins there. My goodness. 3-1 Bruins through 2 in Minnesota. It was bold of them to play Zombie Nation on the power play. Right, edited? Yeah, exactly. So, I've always wondered if guys like Marner or Draisaitl are good or they're just carried by their line mates. Well, who knows?
Robert says hi.
Oh, what's up, Robert?
Hey, Robert.
What's up, Sam Shaw with a nice PK? Yep, good penalty kill.
Good second period all around. They were able to get the 2 goals, really branch out for Minnesota. Obviously, they've gotten lucky that Minnesota has made some pretty preventable errors before the goals that were taken away. But
Yep.
no, Bruins are still playing well. Allmark, I mean, statistically doing fantastic because he got lucky that those 2 goals weren't counted. So
Yep.
he's playing fantastic. And Bruins defense really stepping up there the last 30 seconds of the period. 5-on-3 situation, and they did a great job killing that off and heading to what is hopefully the last period. So
Yeah, hopefully.
we'd like to prevent overtime.
Hold on a second. I'm going to mute for a second. I'm muted, so. So, we are back. Did Charlie McAvoy get 2 hits yet? Stop spamming it in chat.
Sam, ask your stream if anyone's going to watch the Usman Edwards.
The answer is has none.
Oh, that's a good question.
He's banned for spamming. What?
Ask your stream if who's going to watch the Usman Edwards.
Are y'all watching UFC tonight? UFC Usman versus Edwards. That is you guys watching that tonight? Is anybody watching that tonight? I'm probably not going to, but
I wanted to watch it for free.
yeah, I'm not paying money for it, so.
Yeah, no. You have to be extra to pay money for UFC. I mean, that costs like $80, man. That's
Every
expensive.
Saturday.
Yeah, that's expensive.
What? Nothing else is that bad. You pay $80 every freaking weekend to watch a person punch each other. Come on, I want to know if football was pay. Even I mean, I paid for league pass, but like still every fight.
Yeah.
It's like, Grant, you got to pay for every Jaguars game you want to watch.
Yeah.
$50.
Well, I would.
I would.
Do you
but
think?
like,
Well, okay, so nobody. If Patty the Batty isn't fighting, then I'm ignoring it.
Who said Patty the Bad?
Bruins
Patty,
coverage.
Oh, Patty Pimblett's a legend, by the way.
We doing a hurt? Yeah, we're gonna play that in a second.
I love Patty Pimblett, but he's not as elite as everyone says.
Damn.
Unfortunately.
Oh, okay. So we all know Robert's not watching. He said March. Robert's not watching it. He said March Madness and WBC on. I'm not watching that.
Well, yeah, it's wrong.
Yeah.
Fair point. All right, second intermission. Let's play our game that we played during the second intermission. We're going to play Hurdle. So,
No, the fight card's starting at 5.
here's how Hurdle works. It's not that complicated if you haven't seen this before. You have to guess the correct NHL player in 8 guesses. Each guess will tell you how close you are to finding the mystery player. Green boxes means it's a match. Yellow is close. Gray is not a match. If the team cell is yellow, it means the mystery player used to play for that team. For age and jersey number, there's an arrow indicating if it's higher or lower than your guess players. Only active players are possible matches. So,
Which means it's a perfect time to guess Daniel Pye.
you're right. Or not.
Tanev.
Crazy Tanev? Brandon Tanev?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy man? No.
Worth a shot. The hair looked like it.
I'm seeing the Marchand hit on Dumba. That's a big hit. I just saw that now. 16 seed beat Purdue. Huh. That's right. We saw that.
Yes! FDU! Woo!
Fairleigh Dickinson University just...
No, it's FDU versus FAU tomorrow.
Let's
Damn.
go FDU.
Go the U's. The Usos.
Let's not go Usos.
Yeah.
Brandon, you can't touch
Who is this? Let me know in the chat.
Kevin and Sammy. I hate to break the news to you.
What?
Western Conference, he's in the Central Division. He is not a left wing. He's younger than 31. His jersey number is lower than 13, though. Just to see what jersey number we're working with, I want to guess Jack Eichel. Okay.
9.
Lower than 9's the jersey number. He's Canadian. He is younger than 26. He's a right-wing goalie or defenseman, and he is in the Central Division. Is this Cale Makar?
Worth a shot. Wow.
Got a lot here. Okay, so he is younger than 24. His jersey number is lower than 8. He's Canadian. He's an Avalanche defenseman.
Why do I know who this is? But I'm blanking on him right now. Dryden Hunt?
He's a winger.
Oh, he is. But the
Byram, that's who that is. That's Bowen Byram.
It's Bowman Byram. There we go.
Bowen Byram plays for the Avalanche. So, got that one. Wow, he's creepy. Wait, what?
What?
He's creepy? Hold on, I need to go back now. Oh, yeah, he is creepy. He looks like a stalker. Bowen Byram. Take a look at him.
Oh, shit. Protect the children.
Oh, shit. Protect the kids. Hide your kids. Hide your wives. All right. Who's this guy?
Gotta hide your kid, hide your wife.
He looks like he has a very circular head.
Yeah.
Is it Marshall?
He's got a
No.
nice dome.
Good.
Nosek? Oh, that's a solid guess. It's a not solid guess.
You know what? It reminds me of...
Let's see.
Oh, what about Steven
Who?
Stamkos?
Logan Couture. It's in the Western Conference.
I hate Steven.
All right, so Western Conference, he is not a left wing. He's older than 30. It's Dadanov.
Byfield?
Oh, he plays for Dallas. Dadanov! Dadanov!
Do you see that, Sam? In the chat?
WTF, what you looking at, bitch?
Ooh.
That's probably what he's thinking about for Bowen Byram.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That looks like a young Milan Lucic before he grew out his hair and he went blonde.
Mm-hmm. Who are you guessing that? Chris Kreider?
Okay?
We'll
start with it.
shot.
He's
Oh,
number
yeah.
20.
You only got the jersey number. That's wonderful.
Okay, number 20. He's in the Western Conference again. Not a left wing. Younger than 31. He's not American. He is number 20. Okay. Has never played for the Rangers before either. Give me a number 20 in the NHL. Frickin' Chandler Stevenson. He plays for the Vegas Golden Knights. Okay, well, he's Pacific Division. He's not a left winger or a center. His jersey number is 20. He's not American or Canadian, and he is younger than 28.
Berniers versus 20, right?
Where's number 10?
Oh.
And it would have been a solid guess, though, but it's not. Somebody playing music in the shower? Number 20. Blake Coleman. He plays for frickin' Calgary.
That's a good guess, but I thought he was American, yeah.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Ooh.
Turn the music off in there.
I think it's that distracting. I don't think it's like distracting at all. Like I can hear it, but
Not really. You like Blake's name? What's his nickname? What's Blake Coleman's nickname? I've never heard it.
Blake Coleman's nickname. That's good.
Blakey?
Blakey Snakey. That's terrible.
Brett Leeson? Who's he play for? Pickles. Oh dear God. Okay, he's a right wing. We know everything but the team and the country. He's 23 years old, a right wing, number 20 in the Pacific Division. Does not play for Vegas, Calgary, or Anaheim.
Larson.
Brett Leeson plays for the
Who's
Ducks.
this man?
He's a young guy for the Ducks.
Explains right
When you
away
search
now.
Bruins on YouTube, your live stream is the third video that's shown. Great. Want to be number 1 though, but that's good.
Okay, be greedy. Ah, plan. Number 20 is
Jesse Tolvanen? Is that? He's not even in the game. Oh, it's not Jesse Tolvanen. Ely Tolvanen. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you were number 20.
I forgot he was in on the Kraken. That's right.
No, I remembered that Seattle claimed him off waivers when Nashville waived him in December, but yeah, I didn't know his jersey number.
Forgot about him. Same.
It's final.
Yep.
Red Wings lost. What is shocker? Red Wings lost.
Let's see. Who's this guy? Looks like Chris Kelly, but he's not.
No,
It's
like
not Chris. It looks
Chris
not.
Kreider looks like
No,
It's not Kreider.
Chris Kreider.
his Grant. You don't know.
Hurdle. It could be Tomas Hurdle. It's a solid guess.
Oh,
No,
that's the name of the game.
it's an actual NHL player.
I know. I'm just saying it's funny.
He is younger than 29, barely. He's in the Eastern Conference. Thank God. Not a center. He is not Czech, and his jersey number is higher than 48.
Is it point?
No, it's not Brayden
Random
Point.
point, no.
His jersey number is 21 for the Lightning.
I was gonna say Sean Couturier, but he's been injured all year, so I doubt he's
Jake
been in the game.
Jake Gensel.
Jake Gunzel, he's
Okay.
a left winger.
Atlantic Division left wing. Jersey number is lower than 59, but higher than 58. He's in the Atlantic Division.
He's my brother's favorite player.
Are they clean
He
the
buys
ice?
his jersey.
Yeah, they had the Zamboni out like
Yep.
cleaning the ice.
Jake
Yeah.
Gunsel.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. I had to waste all my money on a Jake Gunsel shirt.
It's not Matt Tkachuk, no. His jersey number is number 19. It's not Pasternak.
Michael Bunting.
Ah,
What's his jersey
58.
number? 58.
It is.
Oh, ain't I good?
Grant got that one.
Woo!
Michael Bunting for the Leafs.
Woo.
All right,
How's
good
it
job, Grant.
going?
Surprised David Ayers is another one of the Zambonis. Oh my God.
Lol.
Well, he's in jail.
Yeah. He ain't so much of a Mr. Nice Guy as we all thought.
All right. Who's this one?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Coyle? Looks like Charlie Coyle a little
I
bit.
mean, it
Yeah.
looks like everybody. Give it a go.
He's a
It
center.
shouldn't say USA. It should say Weymouth, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
by the way.
How so? I'll text you after. I can't say that on the stream. Why?
Mr. Sasson, I'm with you on that one. I
You
know
only
the
know
Bruins
Bruins,
the
yeah.
most, but I'm pretty nasty at Weddle.
Grant literally has a quote in my little quote list that will not be revealed, but I did say one quote. I will say it. He goes, he was half asleep one night, and he goes, even when I'm a zombie, I'm an NFL nerd.
That
So,
was awesome. Hey, why did Fubo kick us out?
Fubo kicked us out? Oh, Fubo, you piece of garbage.
Yeah.
McDavid. It could be McDavid. He's a Western Conference center. You know what? It kind of does look like McDavid.
A little
If
bit.
it,
It probably wouldn't be. But
No,
that
it's not
was
like
a terrible, I guess, the Pacific Center.
oh, your internet is on the moment. Email you. Okay. I'll tell you when your email comes back on. When your internet comes back on. It is jersey number is between 13 and 97. Age is between 26 and 31, leaning towards 26. He's not American or Canadian.
Are you recording the game?
No. Well, it says I am. I shouldn't be. I turned that off a while ago.
Oh, okay.
Who does this look like? He's a Pacific Division center. Is that Jack Eichel?
I doubt it, but we give it a go.
Yeah, no, it's not Eichel. Okay.
Oh,
King.
oh, jeez.
Grant, you see this?
What?
Ryan Lavarnway, the Red Sox guys, charged me $125 for the gear. Also charged
It's not Jared Anderson Nolan. Okay.
It's ridiculous.
Jersey numbers between 13 and 28.
Well, is a game worn? Game worn for $125? That's a
Oh,
steal.
it's a steal. You don't have that money.
No, I don't. Well, I do, but I wouldn't spend it on baseball equipment.
All right, jersey numbers between 13 and 28. He's not American or Canadian. He is a center. Does not play for Edmonton, Vegas, or LA.
I'm stuck right now. I don't really know.
Wait, below 20 or above?
Below 28, above 13. Rangers are in the East, Assassin. Geographically, they're in the East as well. Eastern Conference and Western Conference, it's geographical. New York, Eastern Conference. Wenberg.
Alexander Wenberg. That's
He plays
not
for the
awful. I guess he does play for Seattle.
Whoa!
There we go!
All right,
That was
all right, Josh.
clutch.
Good guess, bud. Alex Wenberg. Oh yeah, he's number 21 for the Kraken. That's right. Do we have time for one more? Probably not.
No, it's 5.
Let's start up.
48 seconds. No, we do not.
Well, Sam Kuss is a quickly, so he plays good.
No.
Spam guess.
So far, the stream is holding up. So far.
Knock on wood.
Yep.
The Wild will start with about 30 seconds of power play time to start the third period.
Look, on the road ahead.
Yeah, they have one more game tomorrow, then they're home.
All 3 games, and then
Oops, I put a
Carolina,
hashtag instead of a...
Nashville.
Oh, yeah, they play Nashville on 2 Tuesdays from now. They play Columbus as well.
Ooh! Pittsburgh on at 3.
Yeah.
On April.
April 1st, yep.
Yep.
3 o'clock.
So, 2:55.
The London time before wrestling.
For WrestleMania. Kyle's probably... Oh, my God. Bruins cover just roasted you.
WrestleMania goes to Howard.
Bruins cover just roasted you. He goes... Kyle's probably shopping for a game-worn Malcolm Butler jersey from Super Bowl 49.
That is ruthless as F. Hey, as long as we ain't buying no Game 7 Jordan Binnington game worn jersey, we're good.
He doesn't want to buy the 2018 AFC Champions.
Damn.
Hmm? You're making fun of me.
Bruins coverage is not a Patriots fan, just so you know.
What is he?
Commanders guy.
Oh, okay, but you want to talk
Ew.
about success.
Ew! That's
You
Michael
want
B.
to talk about
Oh.
success, buddy.
Wah, wah.
Weak link of the NFC East.
He also likes the Chargers.
Okay, that's
I
cool.
made fun of Bruins coverage after the wild card game.
Oh, God.
Red Sox won.
Hey, did they win both their spring training games today? They had a split squad.
Yeah.
I don't care until March 30th. That's when MLB matters.
Truth and
They lost
Rio.
one of them. They split the split squad. They beat the Orioles but lost to the Rays. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Bucks to watch my White
They're
Sox.
playing
I
tomorrow.
don't want to watch
Yep, they're playing the Phillies tomorrow.
Get your hopes up.
Robert,
The same time as
despite
the
baseball
Bruins.
season starting soon, we will still have one TV at Boomers relegated for strictly hockey.
When the Bruins are on.
When the Bruins are on, or just in general. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I like baseball, but I can't watch like 4 games at once. I would
When-
literally go insane.
Depends on the
So
relevance
I
of the
need my
game.
hockey.
Right.
Depends on the relevance.
There will always be a playoff game on in Boomers. That's my rule. I think so.
Oh no! But when the NHL and NBA playoffs start, no offense, baseball takes the backseat in my.
I agree.
Holy Park.
Yeah, the
Public Park,
Woosok Stadium,
Woosok
Worcester Red Sox.
Stadium.
As Lindholm
Yeah,
clears
we're
the
going
puck.
there in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Bruins are going to be shooting left to right in the road whites. Eric Kasanek will move it up the ice here. While they're in the home greens, shooting right to left. Coyle can't move it out. Klingberg keeps it in. Nosek, nice dive to keep that puck from getting through. Here's Spurgeon, wrist shot. Olmark makes a good stop. Nosek will try to move it up the ice here. They have 5 seconds to go on the power play. Nosek will get it out. And power plays up, back to 5-on-5. Orlov out of the box. Here's Boldy. McAvoy closing him off. Boldy keeps it in. Moves it around. Pasternak on it. Up ahead, Krejci. Has Zacha to the right. Pasternak to the left. Play is onside. Pasternak plays it. Rister, saved there by Gustafsson. Gaudreau beats Zacha. Puck moved ahead there by Johansson. What are you standing for?
I likes it.
Oh. Here's Dumba. Goligoski. Off Gaudreau in the zone. Grzelcyk will try to play it to McAvoy. Zacha works free from Gaudreau. He'll move it in. Pasternak puts it through his legs to Grzelcyk. Up ahead, he'll just flip it up and out. Gaudreau's on it. See who's Bukestad play for? Edmonton. Here's Goligoski. Tied up there by Frederick. Puck moved ahead, goes off of Steele. Orlov takes it away. Clifton up for Coyle. Nice pass up for Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi across the line trying to get around the defense. Bertuzzi, a shot on goal, got blocked. Dumba hit hard by Frederick. Coyle keeps the puck alive. Coyle going to go around the goal. Wraparound chance and a save by Gustafsson. Dumba will flip it high in the air. Gets it out. Clifton will move it ahead. Coyle will play it to Bertuzzi. He'll backhand it in. Merrill knocks it down. Here's Addison for Merrill. Here is Hartman for Clifton. The Bruins take it away. They'll move it out. Merrill takes it away from Minnesota. Here's Dmitry Orlov. Coyle really wants to score on his older team. He does. He's trying. Oh, yeah, your AirPod should be fully charged by now. Zuccarello for Merrill. His shot saved by Olmark. Cube actually... no, never mind. Bergeron trying to move it out. Marchand takes it away. Here's Orlov. Gustafsson will play it around. DeBrusque for Bergeron. Back to DeBrusque. Plays it back to Lindholm. Lindholm shot on goal. Glove saved by Gustafsson. What? You charging your phone? Okay. If you're asking, I allow my friends to use my charger cord whenever they're in here. It's a lightning charger, so. Don't gamble on hockey equals gray hairs. Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I hit the over 5.5. We're currently at 4,
You bet
so
50 cents.
yeah, true. I only bet $1, but
I put real money. $5 to $10.
because I only have like $5 to bet, and I'm gonna make multiple bets.
Bergeron wins the draw. DeBrusque against
I gotta
Spurgeon.
do a parlay one of these days.
DeBrusque will play it into Bergeron. Tied up by Gaudreau. Here's puck goes through Marchand. Carlo will play it along. DeBrusque tied up Spurgeon. You okay? What'd you kick?
Zoe is just
Zoe is
struggling to get around the room.
Take a parlay today. We'll spend the rest of the money on.
Klingberg will try to flip it out.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Here's Sundqvist for Spurgeon over to Klingberg.
Oh. At this point, I'm not doing that.
Puck deflects in.
Okay.
Olmark for Grzelcyk. Here's Nosek.
On to happy bells.
Yes.
Hathaway trying to move it ahead. The Wild force it out.
Okay, Sam, I'm picking Maple Leafs, Lightning, and Stars tonight.
Okay.
Oh.
That's the rest of my money.
Nosek will. Who are they playing? Maple Leafs are playing who?
Hold on. Maple Leafs are playing the Senators.
Okay.
I got the Lightning being the Canadians.
Yep. And Stars are playing who?
Flames.
Gotcha. That's a good bet. All around. Shaw is leveled by Hathaway. Oh my God! What a hit.
That-
Another day, another stream where Zoe's struggling.
Yes, because
Lauko gets it in the zone.
what scene was that?
I don't know. She had bad Oh, the cookies.
No, it's me.
Shaw moving it in, goes off Reeves. Clifton for Orloff, moves it along. Zaka for Pasternak. Up ahead, cross the line. Pasternak, nice move cutting in. He lost the puck up, poke check by Shaw. Krejci for Zaka in front, he couldn't play it. I wish Clifton would have stepped up there, he would have gotten to that puck. Shaw gets it in the zone. Here's Orloff keeping possession. Moves it to Pasternak. Getting around Boldy across the line 3-on-3. But he has some space. Pasternak rips it, misses over the net.
15 minutes, the Bruins win.
Johansson for Boldy. They got to hold it off for 15 minutes. Oh, no, 2-on-1. Here's Johansson with Eriksson. Johansson, big stop, Olmark.
Look at that save. Impressive stuff.
Here's Krejci with time. Plays it over to Dmitry Orlov. Eriksson leveled by Clifton. Johansson gets around Krejci. Big hit by Clifton on Johansson. Eriksson for Johansson. Shot off the mask of Olmark again. Second time he's been hitting the mask this period. Here's Boldy. For Johansson, stopped there by Olmark. And here come the Bruins. Here's Bertuzzi. I'm thinking lead. Frederick and Klingberg tied up. Here's Coyle in front. Coyle keeps possession, fires, and misses the outside post. Coyle's really trying to score against his former team, aren't they? Lindholm trying to keep it in. Coyle at the line keeps it in for Bertuzzi. The third line's been doing great things today, even though they don't have any things to show for it. Frederick in front, trying to find Bertuzzi. A big scramble. Gustafsson keeps it out, and he'll stop play. And there's a big cluster next to the net. What?
Robert, stop saying it's bad men.
What about Marchand? Oh, okay. Marchand.
Yeah, get a Marchand jersey considering we both don't have one.
Yes.
I don't have one either, so.
Wow,
You don't have a Bruins jersey in general.
Sam already told me what jersey to get. I'm going to get it probably soon.
Which one are you getting?
I would get the Zaka.
Zaka, yeah.
Zaka and Adam
Wait.
Fox.
What jersey is that?
Oh, Zaka and Kane.
What jersey is that? Read the name. Pasternak.
Can I wear that?
Right now.
Yeah.
No, that's for stream purposes only. bud.
Leaving it up because the Bruins are doing
Leaving
good.
it up because they win.
Yeah, it's
Well,
called traditions.
It'll be nice though because I'll have when the Swayman comes here, we'll have the Bergeron and the McAvoy for anyone to wear though.
And the Bruins are offside to enter
Yeah.
the zone.
No,
Need to try Marshy cereal. How is it? Is it similar to Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Yes, it's pretty much Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Was campus crowded?
Yes.
Yes, but not as bad as it has been before.
It's Dean Discovery to that, so. But,
That's why he's asking.
Yep.
Yeah. Third line's ridiculous right now. I know, right? Edited. It's bad. The third line's good right now. It's bad for the other teams. Good for us. I'm loving the trio of Coyle, Bertuzzi, and Frederick. It's like I don't want Taylor Hall to come back for that third line because the third line's already good. So. In other games around the NHL, the Predators lead the Jets 2-1 in the third. Oilers lead the Kraken 1-0 in the first. What's that?
There's
In the shower?
a, in the hallway.
Ah, Avalanche beat the Red Wings 5-1. And this one is 3-1 Bruins here. We got
Let's go.
we got about under 14 to go on this one.
Gotta hold them off and score one.
Wait, how many likes?
Only got 32 likes. We got 63 people. Keep running up that like count, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. But
On a Saturday afternoon.
yeah, on this Saturday. Thank you for spending your Saturday afternoon.
9:51 now, Sam.
What?
9:51.
All right, we're almost at 1,000 too.
Yep.
And Sam gets that dodo.
Oh, somebody's wondering what your T-shirt says. What Hutchinson is.
Hutchinson, it's near Point St. Lucie.
It's a commemorative T-shirt from where she went.
Yeah. I love it.
Will Holland and Feline will be back for the playoff? Probably.
And that's not how I spell my name.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the real shirt.
Oh, the Bulldog Madness thing, yeah. 75 viewers, 37 likes. Keep running up that like count. Let's get to 50 likes on the stream, everybody. 51 goes Kyle. 50 is the main goal right now.
Why not? Get more.
Get a like spike.
Can't hurt to get too many.
Yeah, Nozick will take the draw. It's too easy.
Yeah.
Clifton dumps it in deep. Addison will move it along. Hathaway and Merrill tied up. 69 is the perfect goal. We did hit 69 likes on a stream a few weeks ago. That was funny. Yeah, we did. Well, so many jokes were made of that. Nozick for Lauko. Tied up by Addison. Lauko trying to find Nozick in front. Couldn't find it. Puck comes out. Clifton in a foot race with Sammy Walker. Clifton for Orloff. Up ahead, out of the reach of Hathaway.
Okay.
Here is...
Stealing your snacks.
What? I don't care.
I'm not stealing.
Big hit by...
Just
by
looking.
Yeah, just look at.
No, whatever. I don't really care. Just try to have stuff that's open.
Yeah.
we have a penalty on the Bruins here. They might have got caught with too many men. Penalty on the Bruins here. Delayed penalty. Bergeron couldn't get a touch. Marchand will. And the Bruins will be shorthanded. Let's see. DeBrusque going to the box here. Slashing's the call. Let's take a look.
Chopping like a lumberjack.
Let's see what it was. Did he slash somebody?
Huh.
I mean, a light call, but it is a slash.
Oh,
so
well, I have to keep Minnesota in this game for entertainment purposes.
I guess so.
Unfortunately.
It was a bullshit call. No, Kyle said that. Kyle said it was a bullshit call. Not somebody on the TV, no. Minnesota wins the draw. Addison for Johansson. Here's Gaudreau. In front for Sundqvist. He scores! Right off the face-off. The Wild have made it a 3-2 game.
Well, I said, I have to keep the game close. I mean, they win the draw, clean cross-ice pass, so I was able to bury it. There's still over 12 and a half to go. This thing's far from over.
Oscar Sundqvist, one of the newest acquirees from the deadline. So it's 3-2 now. The Wild are within a goal. This puts this game back in reach for Minnesota, not what the Bruins needed. It was 15 seconds into the power play the Wild scored there. Here is Dumba. Up ahead past Goligoski, past everyone. And this will be icing against the Wild. Oh, it's 4:20 and Kyle makes a joke.
It doesn't seem that late already.
Well, it's because it's light outside. You're probably getting a little confused. The sunset, what is it, like 6:40 tonight?
7 tonight. 6:40. No.
6:55 is when the sun's going to set here. Whoa.
Yeah.
Look out. Wild have a 3-on-2 off the face-off. Gaudreau gets it in the zone. Grisslick and Steele bump into each other. Into the board. Steele goes down. Bergeron moves it in to Goligoski, keeps it in. Here's Steele, a backhand. Allmark, a big stop. Look out. Fires one for Goligoski, and he hit the post and went up and out of play.
Well over like 72 on the quality one. They're well over $70.
Yeah, that's expensive jerseys.
Oh, this one easily 120.
Right now, I sent my dad a link. It's $54.
Oh, 54 is good.
No, 154.
Oh, yeah, no, exactly.
No.
No. That's wild. Are you sure you're gonna like continue to like watch Bruins games with us? It'd be $154. That's
Yeah.
a commitment.
Yes.
That's a commitment, yeah.
right
Yes,
there.
I'm watching more Bruins games this
That's good.
season
Yeah.
Until the
And
playoffs.
all the playoff games are going to be nationally televised. You'll be able to watch it at home too. ESPN or TNT.
I have both of them.
Yep, you'll be all right.
Give me
I
some
gotta
more goldfish.
I gotta figure out TNT. I don't have TNT, so I'm gonna have to figure that out.
You can
Here is Krejci.
Only half.
Shot saved. The rebound. Pastrnak couldn't play. Got deflected. I might buy the TNT like thing, the TNT app thing. I gotta watch the Stanley Cup final.
You don't TNT on?
No, I don't have TNT on Fubo. No. They apparently came to an agreement.
108? That's not
Isn't
bad.
Stream TV up?
TV?
108.
Oh, 108. That's not bad.
It's on sale.
Yeah.
Not terrible.
Spurgeon for Klingberg.
What's 108?
Ah, the jerseys. Found it.
Face off. It'll be icing against the Wild here again.
So I go on DHgate, get much.
Don't trust the H gate. No.
Thank you.
No going
Oh,
on
I
the
found
H
one for $89.
What is it?
Marshawn.
Oh. Think of the finals on TNT now. ESPN sucks.
It's the same. You can get TNT on stream too.
Yeah.
But when I'm at home,
I found one that less cheaper than 154.
shots are 37-26. Coyle wins the draw. Clifton over to Orlov for Bertuzzi. A shot. Missed the net. Coyle behind the goal. For Orlov now in the far corner. For Coyle again behind the Minnesota net. Closing off Klingberg. Going one way, going another. Coyle, a wraparound opportunity here. Turns around, fires it. Hit the side of the cage. Frederick for Coyle. I've never seen Coyle take this much shots in his life. Coyle for Frederick.
Is this sick or what? Less
That's good. Yeah, 80 is a good price.
Look. 79.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
No, 80 is like a good price.
Here's Orlov. Cuts in. What a move by Orlov. Got poke checked by Eriksson Ek. But Frederick cuts that off. Puck comes out. Well, the Bruins will keep possession. Maybe. Yeah, they will. Yeah, I got to get TNT. I'll figure it out. Hopefully TNT comes on Fubo at some point.
Or if you.
I don't know
Or,
why it isn't. I feel like it's very.
It used to be, then they lost the contract.
I have TNT on Hulu Live, so
Yeah.
I can watch.
But you can watch. I got to figure out for me.
Sam can't do shit.
You can
Here's
watch.
Bertuzzi in front trying to play it. Big scramble in front. Buck is knocked away. Merrill
And,
for Addison.
NFL draft is a month away.
Yeah, just over a month away, yeah.
Wow.
Whoa, Reeves a big hit on Grzelcyk, but he took it like a champ. Here's DeBrusk up ahead. Out of the reach of Krejci. Here is Goligoski. DeBrusk returns the favor of the big hit on Goligoski. Here's Goligoski. Krejci poke checks. Dewar. Here is Reeves. He'll move it in the zone. Dewar, big check there on McAvoy, but McAvoy moves the puck ahead. Zaka, big check by Shaw on him. Lindholm for Zaka. Here is Pastrnak. Nice move going one way, going another. Swerves back, trying to throw it in front. Here's Lindholm, trying to drop it for Krejci. Keeps possession. He'll move it along. Lindholm in the far corner. Tied up by Hartman. Puck comes to the line, and Carlo or Pastrnak were not ready for that pass. Puck comes out. Olmark will come out of his net to play it up ahead. Pastrnak pops it up in the air. Zuccarello for Hartman. Wild across the line onside. Zaka lifts Hartman's stick up ahead, trying to find Pastrnak, and Klingberg cuts it off. Dumba for Walker. The Bruins move it ahead, though. Klingberg takes it away in the neutral zone. Spurgeon for Hartman. Cross the line under 9 minutes to go. Zuccarello's wrist shot deflection by Walker. It went wide.
That.
Big check there by Hathaway on Walker. Dumps him. Hartman moves it along, trying to play it to Klingberg. Here's a shot by Spurgeon, got blocked. Hathaway will move it ahead for the Bruins. It's a 1-on-3 situation, though. Hathaway will flip it in the zone, gets around the check from Zuccarello. He'll get in on the forecheck against Klingberg and tie up Klingberg for a second. Hartman moves it ahead. This puck deflects out. Clifton's on it.
Oh, that's devious. What James Reimer's doing.
Off of Nosik's skate in the zone. What's Reimer doing?
He's not wearing a gay pride uniform.
Gaudreau. Shot missed the net. Merrill's shot knocked down by Orlov. Marchand to his left. Orlov will backhand it in. Marchand in on the puck against Addison. Puck is moved along to Brus. Gives a big hit to Merrill. 7:45 to go in the third period. Bruins up 3-2 on the Wild.
There you go.
So Bergeron gives the Bruins a 4-2 lead. I made a goal call, but you guys didn't hear it apparently. So,
Did.
25th of the goal of the season for Bergeron, and it's 4-2.
Wait a minute, I called out Bergeron and he scored.
Grant, you were
Oh
doing. you were-
my God,
Call-
I'm doing my job.
Call up
I
Bertuzzi, please.
just
Call up
realized.
Bertuzzi. Call up Bertuzzi.
You're scoring within the next couple of games. I won't say today, but you're in the next
We'll
couple
score
of
against
games.
Buffalo.
Yeah, I'll go with Bertuzzi scores
Yeah,
tomorrow.
you gotta
against
call him out
Buffalo.
though.
had a
Look
couple
out!
of
Look
nice
out! Frederick
assists,
has
but-
Quill to the left. Oh, he got poke checked.
He has a couple of nice assists, but I mean, come on, he's been on the team for over 2 weeks now. It's time to get a goal.
Yeah.
That's what I would say to Bertuzzi.
Johansson
so.
caught, tied up by Frederick. He'll flip it up. It goes off Spurgeon and out. So Bergeron makes it 4-2. Nice pass by DeBrusque. Yeah, internet was working well. The stream lagged at the worst time. I made a goal call and you didn't hear it. So if you missed it, Bergeron scored, giving the Bruins a 4-2 lead. Pastrnak was trying to move ahead. Zaka in a foot race with Spurgeon, but Gustafsson will hang on to it. 6.5 left in the third.
That's a nice what we call an insurance goal, everyone.
That's right.
So now you can be a little more comfortable.
They could use another insurance goal. Empty netter, possibly. Olmark getting 2. First time he'll get 2 in a season if he scores another empty netter this season. Oh, Mark. Oh, Mark.
Goalie goal today? Maybe.
Let's see it.
We'll go with it.
The forechecking is great today. That is true. My hands are very clammy. Hold on a second.
Oh, I just realized, did you meet the...
Nope, but I'm going to leave it unmuted, so just keep talking over it and it'll be fine.
Come on, Grant.
Alright, well, so Bergeron scored after I called him out. Pastrnak scored after calling him out. I'm on a roll right now. I don't know what the heck. Apparently, these video voice clips are getting sent over to Jim Montgomery. What the heck is this? Verifying OneDrive. Why is this popping up?
Hit X on that.
Okay. As we get a notification on Sam's computer, we'll ask about
25%
that.
over the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, that happens. After stream disconnects, that happens a lot.
Okay.
Don't worry about
Yeah,
that.
so
Ignore
sorry
me
you
once.
couldn't hear the
Yeah, you can
Bergeron
take
goal call, but it is 4-2. Bergeron with his 25th this season, giving the Bruins an insurance marker. Gustafsson,
Yes.
who has not lost a regular season game in his last 10 starts, now in jeopardy of losing that this
The
afternoon.
problem is, Grant says they never will.
Gustafsson is 6-0-4 in his last 10 and is looking like he's about to go to 6-1-3. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens the rest of the way. But awfully impressed with the Bruins and pretty much since the last minute of the
True. What? What?
Nothing.
What'd you say? Something about football?
Yeah, they're talking about football.
Oh God.
Discussing OBJ.
I'm just saying.
Krejci against Eriksson Ek.
I'm not, okay? I'm watching the Bruins. Jesus.
Shot by Zaka is stopped there by Klingberg. Puck deflects in. Olmark will have to make a stop. Mike, what? Did you see what Mike said? A lot of buffering as a late Sam. Are you a Trump supporter?
No.
No? How's that have to do with anything?
Yeah, I don't get it.
That makes 0 sense.
And why are you laughing?
Yeah. I don't get that. Drop frames again, it's fine. Olmark makes another stop.
How did those two things relate?
Yeah.
Offerings.
Thanks, Ed.
There are 3 words, there are 3 things you don't talk about. Politics,
Yep.
religion,
Yep.
and anything that's not related to this stream or this game.
Yeah.
So, the first 2 is the big 2. The third one I don't really enforce. The first 2 I do.
And then.
But there are 3 things that are guaranteed. Death, taxes, and people saying random shit in chat.
Yep.
Oh,
And you can get banned for that.
Here is Hathaway. He'll move it ahead.
I don't get banned.
Gets it in the zone. How much time left? We got under 6 minutes to go. Speaking of that, we're going to cut the poll closed here in the next little bit. Get your votes in now on who you think is going to win. Bruins are wild. We're closing the poll with the first stoppage of play with under 5 minutes to go in the game.
I think Wild's gonna win.
Screw you.
Brendan, that is
Zuccarello pulling a
extraordinarily bold take.
Zuccarello playing with a soccer move.
That's what we call Tyler Summer take.
That's a good one.
My God.
I am shocked it took us this long to mention that guy in our streams. Holy mackerel.
I wanted to keep it
Dean
that way.
College residents, you
Lauko
know.
for Nebraska in front. Got blocked. He almost scored the same goal he scored earlier.
Dean College students, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Grizzlick for DeBrusque. For McAvoy. Yeah, Zuccarello making a soccer move. He headed that puck. He went like this. He headed that puck like this is the freaking World Cup. We're in the final 5. Next whistle or stoppage of play. I'm getting the votes in. Who do you think's going to win?
I thought jokes were supposed to be funny, Mike.
Damn, bro. Bergeron moves it out. Puck deflects in the zone.
Snowflake says something about politics.
This puck will come back down, so the icing here.
Politics is a religion, and the Rangers.
No.
Rangers are fine.
Rangers catch strays.
Especially since we have a Ranger fan and a half Ranger fan in this room. So.
No. Yeah, Paul. All right, from now.
Kyle's 50-50 in Brendan.
From now on.
From now on, no politics.
Yeah, from
Al.
now on,
no
politics
need for
will
that.
equal ban from this stream.
No,
You get one warning.
no need for that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the warning I give. Snowflake and Mike, for obvious reasons, asking if I'm a Trump supporter because of a lag. Like, what?
Ooh.
Icing against the Bruins here with under 5 to go.
I'll tell that after.
Bergeron for president. That's something I could support. Bergeron for president. As long as it's not like talk about actual politics and like just making jokes about it, that's fine. Poll is closed. If you're talking about like current politics,
Pasternak will become the mayor of Pastaville.
Mayor
Whatever
of-
that may be.
the mayor of Italiano. No, he'll be the mayor of. Probably be the president of Italy at some point. His name's literally Pasta. Like what? Klingberg gets around Marchand. Klingberg to the middle. Marchand with a nice poke gets a poke check from Bergeron to try to move that puck up ahead. Marchand and Klingberg tied up. Klingberg cuts off Marchand. What did Nano Joe say? Oh, Nano, you shouldn't have timed him out. Because he said only sheep follow politics. That's fair. I mean, not sheep, but I wouldn't say that part. But politics aren't relevant to this stream. You shouldn't have timed him out. Dumba works free from Frederick. As they're gonna try to pull Gustafson here. Hartman, shot, glove save, Allmark. 3:32 to go in the game.
Surprised
Hey, what does this read? That's a winning bet.
What?
What'd you get?
58 cents for $1.08.
Of?
That is
For betting the over on this game. The over-under was 5.5.
You got
Thank
6.
you, Bergeron. Thanks for winning me monies.
Thank you to that guy right up there.
Oh, come on.
Mute the commercial.
Mm.
Just
I remembered quick
Jersey,
enough this time.
please.
What?
Leave me on red. Red.
Well,
Your father left you on red, damn.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta understand that jerseys aren't exactly a chocolate bar, you know.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get quality jerseys, you gotta spend a little bit of monies.
A little bit of moolah.
I get it pretty
Moolah. That's why I'm trying to win my $50 in flip cash before I can cash that out and potentially get my Allmark jersey.
Grant's just getting free.
Yeah.
Will you get that sticker from the refrigerator?
Which one?
Which
The,
one?
the Boston Bruins one.
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh my God. So, if Bergeron were to run for president, Marchand would be the vice president. I agree with that one.
Good.
Yeah. As long as we're not talking about actual politics, that's all. Bets are off.
That's fine. Yeah.
All bets are off there. You can talk about the Bruins, talking about making jokes like, oh, well, all right, the Rock for president. Like, that's funny. But like, if you're talking about like, oh, are you a Trump supporter?
No.
Then no, we're not talking about that.
No.
UConn will play at 6:10 tomorrow. Robert said that. Kyle, you hear that?
Yeah, I know.
Oh no!
You're
The
playing.
dodgeball game at 6:30. We're only gonna have to watch like the second half.
Damn. Jerseys cost an arm and a leg to nowadays. Oh man, this was $260. But I got it.
You pay for this?
No, I got it for Christmas.
Oh.
I didn't pay a damn cent.
Ah.
No, I don't either. I literally.
How many
choose
wins do you
between
think the
getting
Bruins
actual
get?
Cash or jerseys.
Well, they're at 51 currently, on the verge of 52 as long as nothing happens here. They're down. They have pulled the goalie. The extra attacker is on for Minnesota.
Zoe needs jersey.
She's working on it.
I'm working on it.
Here is Johansson. It's 6-on-5 here. Klingberg is tied up with Marchand. Klingberg will try to keep it alive. He does. Nosek trying to lift that stick. Klingberg plays it across. Here is Spurgeon. For Klingberg, he broke his stick. McAvoy up ahead for Marchand. It's 5-on-5.5. Nosek, the empty net in back-to-back games. No, he's going to miss it wide left.
That was so close.
3 minutes left in regulation. The Wild need 2. Johansson for Klingberg. Cross the line for Zuccarello. Fires. Saved by Olmark. Rebound knocked away from
I
traffic.
can't believe it's 4:30.
I know. Marchand out to center. Good clear by Marchand. 2:45 left.
We're just setting up Allmark scoring again.
Here is Boldy. Oh, my God. Here is Zuccarello. In front, a shot by Spurgeon. Missed the net. Boldy. Back to Klingberg. Shot in front by Krejci. Deflected by Krejci. Moved out. Marchand. For Pasternak, the empty net. Pasternak trying to seal it. Drops it for Krejci. Pasternak fans on the empty net attempt, and the Wild will take possession. Pasternak should have just shot it.
Remember last season, or rather under the Cassie era, where the Bruins would never score an empty netter?
Yeah, a shot there saved by Olmark.
I remember the Bruins losing a couple of overtime games because they couldn't score the empty netter. They allowed a goal with like 20 seconds left, and then they lose in a shootout. I'm glad that's not the case anymore. It's
Yeah.
like it's scoring empty netters. That was like the one thing that drove me mental under Cassidy.
Like, Pasternak just shouldn't swerve back there. Just a backhand on the net. Even if it doesn't go in, at least you tried. You gotta try to at least try. You know?
Oh,
It was Brennan.
who's what? Who's Scott?
I don't know. Well, Scott's been in chat before, but he's just been weird.
Okay.
Lindholm deflects it out off Frederick. Coyle trying to go for a goal against his former team. Lifts Dumba's stick. Frederick scores. Frederick has been red hot recently. 5-2.
16th goal of the year for Freddie. Trent Freddie.
A career year for Trent Frederick.
We have to tell my
Woo!
We have to tell my
Yeah. It is 5-2 Bruins. Good work by Coyle, working that puck free from Dumba, and Frederick buried it. That was the ceiling. Speaking of talent, Trent Frederick.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go get dinner right when this game ends.
Do you mind if I sit?
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm here. I know.
Here is Merrill. Minute 40 to go. Coyle did get an assist on that. That puck went up and out of play.
Shorts and shoes.
That's true. That's true.
Good win, Pasta.
Yeah. What?
Good win, Pasta.
You're right.
Pasta.
I just want the only reason I want Pasta to score. Stand out.
Pasta. Pasta.
Oh my god, he pulled up my mac and cheese out of my bin.
That's awesome.
Merrill for Shaw. Puck goes off Reeves and out.
Not again. I hope he's probably back.
Minute 15 left. Here's Orlov with a minute 15 to go in this game.
Just gonna stop in my room.
I thought we did all like
Shoes
that.
on.
Here's Orlov. Oh, wait, what? For what?
I'm seeing a show tonight at 7:30.
Oh, that's right. That's your connection. That's a load of crap.
I said I would have pushed it 30 minutes ago when I first.
Oh, yeah, there we go. We're back. We're back. Sorry. Stream crashed for a second. Sorry about that. Oh, I'll turn. My Wi-Fi was on my phone. I turned it back on because I couldn't load anything. Oops, sorry.
I don't want 20 mil. I never said I want 20 mil.
You want me to charge it now?
No, I'll charge it after the game.
So I'm like, he's gonna get
Here's my thing. Hold on.
nothing. Just like sitting
Out of it, which I'm proud of him for. Speaking of skill, Trent Frederick.
There you
You
go.
know what? Ever since Jack said that quote, Frederick's been turning it on.
Look, Grant.
Here's Coyle working off Gaudreau.
I'll get to
We're gonna witness a murder on stream. Good God.
Please,
Sherlock
no.
Holmes this bitch.
Oh my God. Coyle is working against Gaudreau here. Going one way, going another. Oh my God. Coyle is just
Bro, the fact
killing.
that Coyle didn't score tonight really
Bertuzzi
makes me sad.
for Frederick, penalty coming. Frederick's gonna get stopped. They're gonna call a penalty with 6.7. We're really gonna call a penalty with 6.7. Y'all meet right in front of an empty net.
Have a great
Oh.
night, guys.
Oh, see you later. Oh, bye, Grant. See you later.
Bye.
See you tonight. Bye, guys.
Bye. Hey, just me.
It's gonna be a high stick. They're gonna call it on the Wild.
Ow. What?
So the Bruins are getting a power play. There's 7 seconds to go, so I'm not gonna even. Actually, no, I'll play it. I gotta keep the integrity of the streams. And game over. You said something earlier. Good win for the Bruins. Let's get into your 3 stars of the game. Let's get into your 3. Were you about to say that?
Yep. No. I'm answering Snowflake question. I will kill myself.
Kill herself, not anybody else.
Yeah, correct.
My God. All right, let's get into your 3 stars of today's game. Your 3rd star, Omar doesn't make the top 3. He had a good start, but like he gave up 2 goals that didn't get counted, so I can't really. Technically, he gave up 4 goals today, so I can't really put him in the top 3.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Your 3rd star of today's game is Patrice Bergeron, because he had a very solid game today.
Oh no.
Don't do that to yourself. Don't kill yourself. And she's not going to.
I'm not. I'm just joking.
Yeah. Bergeron had a 2-point afternoon, a goal, and an assist. Had a very good game today for Bergeron. Your 2nd star of today's game is a man who only had an assist, but I noticed him all day long. Your 2nd star of today's game is Charlie Coyle. That guy, he was the most noticeable Bruin I have probably all game. You knew when Coyle was out there because he was taking shots. That's the most shots I've ever seen Coyle take.
How many games are there?
How many more games are left?
Yeah.
Uh,
Not a lot, right? 67. What?
60. Okay, wait. 52, 11, and 5. So it's 14 games to go. And your 1st star of today's game was a guy who had a very good game today. Finally, he breaks his slump. The Bruins score on the power play, and it's because of number 88. David Pastrnak is your 1st star of today's game.
Yeah.
He had a goal, had an assist, had a very good day. So Pastrnak, your 1st star, Coyle, your 2nd star, and Bergeron, your 3rd star. We're back at it tomorrow. The Bruins are in Buffalo to take on the Sabres. We're going to be live for that one at 1 p.m., an hour earlier than today.
12:55.
Yes, but pretty much 1 o'clock, we're going to be live for that game
I'll
tomorrow.
be here too.
Everybody will pretty much be here tomorrow. So
Yeah.
the Bruins have 109 points, which is more than they had last season, and we're not even in April yet.
No.
So
We stay in March.
yeah, we're still in March. We got a month to go in the season. The Bruins have 14 games left, so
Yes.
they're pretty much going to be playing a game almost every 1 or 2 days. So we'll see how that goes.
Hey, my prediction was right.
Nope, it was 5-2.
Oh wait. No.
You said 4-2.
Yeah.
No. So, but going for that record, 132. They can get there.
Yep.
It's doable.
Yep.
So, 132 is the record. 133 would break the record. So, yeah, that's it for me today. The Bruins win 5-2 over Minnesota. They are on a 2-game winning streak. They are back. They're trending back in the right direction after that little slump.
Oh, Swayman's it.
Swayman shutout tomorrow? Yeah, probably. We'll see how that goes. He usually does good against Buffalo, so we'll see how that goes.
And plus Buffalo lost yesterday.
Yeah, Buffalo lost the Flyers yesterday. And they lost 10-4 to Dallas, so, yeah.
Don't talk to me about Flyers.
She used to be a Flyers fan, now she's not anymore. We'll see you on. We'll see you tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern, for Bruins and Sabres from Buffalo. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. If you enjoyed, make sure to please. Happy Saturday. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure to please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure you turn on your post notifications to never miss when I go live or upload here on the channel. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We are 47 away. Make sure to please subscribe if you have not yet. Make sure to, as well, follow me on social media, Instagram and TikTok. Second and third links down below in the description. And with that being said, have a great rest of your day. If you liked it, share it with your friends, share it with your family. And if you didn't, I don't care. I'll see you tomorrow, 1 o'clock for Bruins and Sabres. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Have a great rest of your Saturday, everybody. And we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody. Bruins win 5-2.